Okay, gang, what's up? We are back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate your patience as we deal with the craziness. I just went and pressed press go because I don't have any of my mother's starting soon screens or anything like that. But we're live. We're back and all of that jazz. So yeah, we should be good to go. Ma, you want to say a few words to the peoples? Make sure we can they can hear you.
Hello, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. Thank you for your patience and coming back to the stream. I'm so excited for tonight. Right now, I don't see anything. So you're seeing more than I'm seeing. But tonight's Met Gala is especially near and dear to my heart because my dad was a sharp dresser and exhibited dandyism, which is what the focus is on tonight with Black men. And I just think that that's awesome. And I can't wait to see some of the designs and just to hear everything that's going on. So, welcome and thank you for coming into my channel tonight. Oh, Triple Dotted C, you said you just learned about that. There's a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube. So if you get to um, in your personal time, go to YouTube. You'll be able to see that
So wait, what is it called? Dandyism?
dandyism.
That's such a funny word to me. You know what? The first thing I thought
Well,
of was,
it comes from dandy, being a dandy,
well,
and though
no, I was just gonna say the first thing I thought of was the Cowardly Lion when he's singing "I'm such a dandy lion." That's what I thought of when I heard of dandyism. I'm just like, this is crazy. But
so I hope you guys have your mocktail. I've got my mocktail here ready to go. I've been looking forward to this all day.
so what's in said mocktail?
It is the recipe was online: blood orange juice, ginger beer, orange, ginger, and lemon.
Nice. I got water. I didn't know we were doing mocktails, so I'm out of the loop.
You didn't look at the announcement.
No, I saw it too late. Let me rephrase. I knew we were doing it, but I saw it too late because I had just gotten
I
home.
don't think his suit is boring. I like the gator on his shoulder and Venus with her nod back to, I guess, her early tennis days with the beads in her hair.
I'm gonna make us a little smaller.
Oh, the guy before. Okay, I didn't see that.
Oh, that's Venus?
Yeah, that's Venus.
Didn't know that. Uh oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Just want to make it smaller. There we go. Not cutting up too much of the screen.
Now
Actually, you know.
she's really got the theme with the hat on that she had. That looks like Karl Lagerfeld with the stripe on. I didn't really see his face. No, that's not Carl. She looks like a flapper. Not with that hat on. The hat is a little bit different. So you see the pins on the lapel. Hopefully you can see my pins on my lapel. That's a big fashion feature today.
I feel so out of loop. I got a T-shirt on, and everybody else is all, with their crazy suits and stuff like that. I need to step it up.
Yes. Wow. 18,000 beads. Oh my gosh.
How long do you think that took?
18. Woo. they had a whole team of people because let me tell you, 18,000 beads. You guys have seen on stream how long some of the handwork takes me. Let me see. I want to hear what he's saying.
Sophia, Sophia, one more look back. Is all right? To the right.
But I'm trying to see where the beads are. They're in that flower. Oh, I see he had some around his arm. Now that one in that burgundy, he looks like he's got like 18,000 beads. Where do you see Sophia Richie? I don't see Sophia Richie.
This is taking place in Paris, right?
No, this is New York City.
Oh, is it?
The this is a fundraiser. The Met Gala is a fundraiser for the Met Museum for the clothing that they have there. And Anna Wintour is the one that helps to pull this together every year. And they've raised millions of dollars. It's basically a fundraiser,
Mm,
and only a select people get an invite to go to the Met
Right there,
Gala.
right there, right there.
got you. How does one
And
get?
unfortunately, well, Anna Wintour
Jordan, second row.
selects, and
Jordan, second
then
row. Come on.
but they don't just go. They they have to pay unless they like a big designer donates and buys
Jordan, one
a
side,
full
right there.
table, and then they invite guests for their table. And I think it was like $350,000
Wow,
for a table, and then they select who they would want to attend.
got you. It's amazing how much money is involved with stuff like this.
Down the stairs, down the
Oh,
stairs.
thank you for being here. I wish you could fully be here. This is very interesting. Now, I'm surprised I'm seeing the flowy gowns because with the tailored to perfection and tailored style, I would think we would see more tailoring as far as the women who are attending.
Over
So,
that right shoulder.
What's up, all about
I'm
glam?
hey there, all about glam. Welcome, welcome. Look at all the beadwork on that. And then dandyism is also about being
Looking
yourself
up,
and
looking
being
up, bro, looking up,
uniquely
partner.
you. So capturing your style. This fits right into what I promote on capturing your style, being authentically you and styling yourself based on your design aesthetics and what makes you feel good. I wonder if Cynthia Erivo was invited because I would
Yeah,
love to see. She is just so iconic when it comes to her looks.
yeah. Unfortunately, you missed her. She was on while we were doing all that troubleshooting.
Oh, she was.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sure I'll catch pictures of
Guys,
her.
looking up,
Oh,
camera
thank
looking
you,
up, looking
Reaper.
up.
I have my pins that are very popular now. So you guys go thrifting and or I even bought some new pins from Burlington. They were in like a 3 pack. And so go get you some pins and put them on your jacket and make your jackets look exclusive.
Aiden, so yes, I did ask if the Met Gala was in Paris because my beautiful wife, she was like, "Why is this happening at 6 p.m.? It seems early," and she was doubting the invite that I got, and she's like, she looked it up, and so she's like, "Oh, is this happening in Paris at midnight? That's why it's so early for us in the states," and so that's what threw me off because it typically is in New York. Um,
Well, it says live New York City.
it does.
Hi, Tori.
Yeah, in the corner,
Looking
upper
up, Tori,
left
right
corner.
there.
Well, then
It says live.
I get to blame it on Natalie then.
So they might be simulcast, like broadcasting simulcast.
Not me
Tori,
blaming
look
the
together,
Napster.
together, together.
Now, see her gown, that silver gown. I don't know who that was. Look at Whoopi. Now, see, that's what I thought they would be wearing. Whoopi is dressed tailored with the top hat, the tie, the the drape around the collar of her jacket, that is tailoring to me with her raglan sleeves and then that piece coming off of it. That's what I expected to see a lot of the women giving a nod to.
Oh, you like the white and black hat too? Appreciate that. I did see the memo for that because I saw uh, So What's outfit, so I was like, let me do something, something relatively close. Okay, Jeff, coming in here looking like the Count of Monte Cristo.
But I gotta say, Whoopi's fingers look like Edward Scissorhand. It's giving that Edward Scissorhand vibe.
That's funny. The thing that I always find interesting about all of these like these shows and these fashion shows and stuff like that is the dudes typically dress so boring. Like I don't want to go and wear a tux like everybody else. You know, obviously I'm not trying to do this like crazy flamboyant outfit either, but like I want to have some kind of, you know, originality, some kind of something that makes me stand out versus like, oh, I just got this duck suit on or whatever, or penguin suit, that's what it's called, right? So I don't know. These dudes are not giving me life right now.
Now it's funny on my screen on my phone, I have a different picture, but Whoopi's talking. You guys can see Whoopi talking, right?
No, we got a lady with blonde hair on right now.
Oh, then I'm totally.
Is that
My feed is different.
what? It should be live. Like if you're watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, this is live, and so Whoopi's talking right now on my live.
Really? Wow. I'm up to date. Like I'm current. So
Let me do a refresh. Make
Yeah.
sure
yeah, it should be somebody in like a white and blue. Looks like Miss J. That's what that looks like to me.
okay. Yeah, I must be in the wrong spot because Whoopi is talking.
Huh. Interesting. Let me email you the link that I'm looking at. So I don't know why Whoopi's talking. I don't see Whoopi at all. Yeah, and I'm live, so I'm watching Met Gala, red carpet in the Mark Hotel. Am I watching the wrong thing? Oops. Let me see if
You
there's some-
should be, because I'm seeing who is that?
There-
I don't know who that is.
Are there are different streams?
Yes, so make sure you're on the live stream.
All right, so Met Gala 2025.
Live
at the-
stream event.
Okay, so are you watching the one that has, was that a dude
That looks
right-
like Zoe Saldana. That's Zoe. That's on my screen now.
Okay, so I am watching, wow, there's a bunch of different ones. So these are all red. Okay, hang on. I'm going to be watching one from Vogue. Which one are you watching?
No, I want the live stream from the Met.
From the Met?
This
I
one
have-
says live from New York City.
Okay, give me a second. I'm watching the Associated Press one right now. And so
No, live stream event.
there are too many of these things. Send me the link that you want me to see, and like email it to me, and I'll put that one on. Because there's like a ton of these ones. I didn't realize there were different ones. All right, now I'm seeing Zoe.
Okay, that's the one. She's walking up the steps. She's got this big giant bow on her back. Oh wow, who is this? OMG. This is outrageous. The feathers, the train. Who is this?
Okay, Mike, give me a second so I can pull this up, because
Is that Diana Ross?
I'm
That is Diana Ross.
you messaged me in the text group chat on my phone or on OBS or a
On
Discord.
your phone. On your phone.
I didn't get it.
Let me see.
Over the left shoulder, Billy!
Yeah, I didn't get it on my phone. If it's on my phone, I didn't get it.
Okay, let me see if I can.
All right, now I'm seeing Diana Rossma.
Okay, wow. Her dress reminds me of her debut with the Supremes. That is a lot of fabric.
Okay, I see it. All right, I'm gonna switch to that one real quick. Stand by. And then this one.
Diana, over the shoulder!
Okay. Of course, I get hit with an ad.
Okay, eBay.
Come on, Feathers. I hear you, Copa. You know our Diana Ross had to go way out.
The place for
You know
pre-loved
it.
and vintage fashion. eBay.
She
Famous
Diana's like,
eBay
I am
love.
going to be seen. I
Well,
am
first
going
of
to
all,
make an
when it comes to
entrance,
taste,
and
it
these
has to taste good
feathers
to
are
me
gonna
first.
be popping and slinging.
I absolutely hate ads right now.
Every
All right.
time. That's right, Copa. Every time.
All right, there we go. All right, so we should be seeing. I don't know who this is.
And
Is that
that
Dua
looks like
Lipa?
Al Roker
That looks like
in
Dua Lipa.
trying to interview her. Who?
Yeah, that's Dua Lipa right now. That's on screen. All right, so
I st-
Ma, did you are you watching? Yeah, you got to change your YouTube. So go back into Discord, into the messages that Dre just sent. It's a group message between the three of us, and then open up that YouTube link, because that way we'll be on the same page.
Okay.
Because right now it's Dua Lipa on the carpet.
Okay.
That way we can be on the same
Okay.
page.
Okay. But I need to be able to see the chat too. I
Yeah,
was able
so
to see the chat.
yes, you just got to go back into Twitch on your phone.
No, I was seeing the chat on my computer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because my chat was behind.
Oh, you must still be in OBS then. Because
No, I'm on my phone.
Okay, we are here with Lewis Hamilton, who was just at the Grand Prix in Miami recently, but now you're here and you look fly as ever.
Made it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You guys look amazing.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So look, this is the 10th anniversary of your first Met Gala. Now
Okay.
you're the co-chair. Like what
So you got
emotions was
Tiana
riding
Taylor
through your body
and
when they called you and asked
my
you to
man
such, like,
that looks like he's wearing the hat from Rogue One.
Honestly, I think from
Yes.
it's really an
Okay, good to
extension
go.
of the 2021, where I bought a table here and brought black designers and really created
That was
an
beautiful. I
amazing, it was
remember
an
that, yeah.
amazing evening. And then after that, speaking with Anna and just starting to collaborate on what the Met could grow to and what it can one day be. And we're in London, and she told me the theme, and I was so excited. And then she asked me to be the co-chair, and in that moment, for sure, I couldn't believe. I was like,
Right. I'm like, what was
What are you going to
this?
say? What are
swallowed,
you
and
going to say?
then,
No?
like,
Of course, it's a yes.
and I'm incredibly honored. And she's
I like
been
the color
amazing
that
to work
Tiana's
with.
wearing.
I've worked really,
But
really
I
I want you to notice all the
Even though,
pins
like,
on the
I haven't seen some of
lapel.
them
So your girl here
way
got her
working on,
pins on her
but to
lapel.
be able to
So
be
I'm
involved, to
just saying,
include me on
just giving y'all
absolutely
a
everything,
fashion
and
tip
I'm just honored to be
so that
amongst
you
the
can
other
upgrade
amazing
your
hosts.
look,
Yeah. Yeah, you picked up on
capturing
us,
your
but you're so
style.
into fashion on the Formula One track, right? That's the
Well,
thing
Singing
you're
old
known
school
for, right?
looks
You've
like
always flown up in
he
fashion.
is
Absolutely.
How
about to
did
start
fashion become
singing
such a
old
big part of your life?
school.
Well, when I
That's
was younger,
funny.
I really felt like I had to
Oh
conform,
my
particularly
goodness.
in the world that I compete in, my father and I are the only people of color there. So there was this real pressure to like conform. And as I got older, I realized that
Is the
there was-
volume okay for everybody?
found my
By
kind
the
of my
way,
sense
just want to
of
make sure that the
self,
levels are good to go.
got confidence from wearing fashion and how you can express yourself from what you're wearing. And after that, I went on this journey, and that's fashion's really helped me become the person I am today.
Love that.
You're doing great. I'm just in awe of this look right now. I'm taking it all in. Yeah.
This is Grace Wells Bonner,
Ooh, okay.
and
Grace.
we've gone into great detail. We've got obviously ivory represents the shells represent currency.
Nice.
Ivory represents purity.
Nice.
Grace is very, very much in spirituality, and we really wanted to pay homage to the culture by, particularly from our culture of Africa, by the power of adornment. The suit is so fly. I love this.
It is.
it's
I'm like,
good.
you
It's
better
good.
go ahead and say that. Yeah,
We've got
because
the
it
brooch,
is.
is the flower that blossoms.
There's Carrie
blooms,
Underwood.
sorry, but it's really inspired by Harlem Renaissance, and particularly Cab Calloway.
Oh, Harlem.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, Harlem.
And the white and white the white
mean
and white
Kerry Washington, Ma?
portraits by
I mean, Kerry
Art
Washington.
Hendricks.
I
And,
put two people together.
It's like,
Sorry.
I'm so
I was
excited
looking
to see
for
how
Carrie. I'm just like,
it's
where
gonna
is
grow.
Carrie
Seeing some
Underwood? I don't see
people on
her.
the carpet now, so.
Well, thank you for coming through and stopping by because we know you got a busy day.
Of course.
Hey, look at the shoulders
One of
on
the first.
Steps
her
and-
her
Don't
cape
share, come on.
and that flower. Oh my gosh, and the feather.
Hey.
That's the look that I thought we were going to see more of, the tailoring and the hats and the shoulders, the epaulets, all of that kind of stuff.
All right, Walter Goggins.
Okay, I see. I love the tailoring on this jacket. I love the shoulder detail is kind of giving a nod to like a cape and shoulder pads exposed. Lots of tailoring, the welt pockets, double breasted, double collars. Nice. You look like the zipper, the fly is like all around his pants.
Is he wearing like a kilt kind of thing?
No, it's like a it's given a kilt vibe, but it's not a kilt.
Okay.
It's you can interpret, oh my. You can interpret it like it's a kilt, but it's not.
And
I'm seeing a lot of backs out.
you see the note from All About Glam?
Your
Of
look
course,
is the right color scheme. Oh, thank you.
I love how Spike is always in his New York colors, the Knicks.
Oh, of course, the Knicks, and he got New York on the side of his cap.
One thing I can say about him is he's a diehard Knicks fan. Win or lose, he's gonna be there, and I appreciate that.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey, I look like I could go dancing with him with my black
Absolutely.
and white.
Absolutely, you belong there.
That's right, I belong there.
Next time we do this,
Okay,
you're gonna
Anna.
be streaming from the carpet itself.
Yes. Go ahead, Spike, with your NBA colored glasses on. Oh wow, his camera had looked like a ring light on it. That
Yeah.
was interesting.
Yeah, they have that. All right, who is this?
Oh,
Was
I
that
know
Megan?
that. Isn't that Megan? Megan, that's Megan.
Yeah, I didn't realize she was so tall. Like I've never seen her in context with anybody else. So it's usually just her by herself. So I like her hair. Her hair is cool.
Yeah, I like her hair. But I think her dress needed to be just a smidge bigger in the bust area. But that's just me. But I love the cape. I love the fur it's giving.
So how do you protect the fabric from getting dirty? Like, cause that's
You
dragging on the
know,
floor.
well, but that's why they have the carpet there. The
Okay.
carpet is going to save a lot of these gowns, but honestly, some of the weddings, oh, that's Michael Kors with her.
Is it really?
Yeah, that was Michael Kors. But the carpet is going to save a lot of them, and that's why they probably didn't have anybody walk in this carpet beforehand.
Mm.
She's like, I want my moment by myself. Get the shot, honey. Yeah, I love the capes too. That cape, I could see somebody wearing a cape like that for a wedding.
Gucci is here. Okay, I'm
She's
losing it right
cute.
now. Can you tell us what inspired this look tonight and how long it was in the works?
Dolce.
It's been in the works for a couple of months, and I work closely with Pharrell with Louis Vuitton.
That's
And
Reaper's
we
girl,
were
right?
heavily
Like she likes her music.
inspired by Monica Miller's book and her exhibit. We studied a little bit on this character, Julius Soubise.
I
Which
like
really
her
stood
her
out to
look.
me,
It's
and I
cute.
felt very inspired by him tonight.
Was she wearing Louis Vuitton?
I want to see the shape of this jacket.
Yeah,
Cute,
give it
cute,
Come
a
on
cute,
now, come on, y'all.
cute,
Y'all see it?
Yes.
cute.
Y'all
And I see
see
the
it?
little Louis V on the cheek. I'm seeing the Louis V on the cheek. It's giving,
So
yeah.
look, hold on. This is your first Met, and you're already killing it. How does it feel?
Oh, thank you.
This being your first Met Gala.
I'm a little nervous, but it feels really good. This is one of the
Yes.
biggest nights in fashion, and for it to be so black, I'm present. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, you're the third woman in the history of the Grammys to win Best Rap Album.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just have to take a moment for that. That is incredible. That's so incredible. How has fashion contributed to the way you sort of upend expectations about what a rapper should look like?
I think it's contributed a lot, especially this year. Me having the project that I have out, heavily inspired by like '90s rap,
I
and I
love those
felt inspired
colors.
by
In
the
fact,
theme
I
of student
thrifted a
of hip
tie
hop,
that
and I feel like
has
that's
those
very
colors.
dandy, very inspired by tonight's theme. Yeah.
Absolutely,
Love
absolutely.
that. Well, my daughter Junie loves you, so I'm gonna.
Oh, I love Junie.
Oh my God! I got the cool mom for Junie. Junie, don't you say she love you, girl? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, and your mama made that happen, Junie.
Yes,
Yeah, so be good, girl.
Cool mom point. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool,
Cool mom. Thank you for that.
Thank you, ladies.
Yes.
You look amazing.
So do you. Enjoy that blue carpet, or let that blue carpet enjoy you. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So what do you think of Sabrina Carpenter's look, Ma?
It's cute. I personally, I think it looks good on her. It's not something that I would wear. I could see Beyonce wearing that look.
Okay.
I think it's cute. I love the tails,
Okay.
and I like the nod to like a collared shirt at the top. Again, there's those tailoring details that I was looking for to be interpreted into the garments that a lot of the celebrities wore tonight, and not so much the flowy gowns, because since it's tailoring your style was the theme, that's what I came here looking for.
So this is all just that dandyism that you were talking about.
Right,
Okay.
the dandyism, which is dandyism, somebody who studies above all else to dress elegantly and fashionably.
Okay.
And then I'm going to read another definition that I have written down. Let me find it because I thought it was really good.
We are here with Ms. Emma
Now,
Chamberlain. How are you
I'm not
today?
that
How are you both?
look isn't doing anything for
You
me.
both look amazing.
It's cute, but I don't see it for a Met
Yeah.
Gala.
Which one? This
Thank
one,
you.
Emma?
Thank you.
The white.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, this is your second look for tonight, right?
This is my second look, so I just
Oh,
changed out
okay.
of my first look because I'm about to go around the corner and do interviews too.
Okay,
We're
all
all
right.
doing interviews.
We're working
I love
tonight.
it. I love it. We're working tonight.
We're working tonight.
Yes.
What's the inspiration behind this look, though?
Yes, well, I'm wearing Courage and eBay. So the Courage piece, I went to the show like a year ago, fell in love with the latest collection, and was like, I need to wear something like it. The dream is coming true tonight. And then with eBay, you know, I've been shopping vintage for years, and to
So
me,
she
it's always
did
been
say
kind of a dream
eBay.
to like weird like vintage shop for my Met look, and that's never really worked out. And this year it did, and so that's the
I love the skirt though, the pinstripes on the skirt giving a nod to menswear with the pinstripes.
Got you.
There's so many things to be excited about.
This would be
I
a
really
cute
think that
look
the
to
looks are going to be so
upcycle.
dynamic
Get a pair of
and
men's
so, you know, just bright
pants,
and
pinstripe
exciting,
pants, and
I'm really
make them
excited
into
to
a
talk about
skirt,
that.
and
I
then
bet you both
a
relate to
shirt,
that. It's like a theme
tailor
like
it
this, there's just gonna be
into
so much
the halter
extravagance
like
and
she's
beauty,
wearing.
so
There you
there's
go.
just gonna be endless stuff to talk
Next
about.
stream.
And
Let's
yeah,
make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my first Met Gala. It's my
Congratulations!
First.
Okay, so I need you to give her some advice. This is her. This is
Cassiano
her
Could have been
first
right
year.
in place. I could have worn
Okay.
my
Yeah,
cape
yeah.
too. I have a
This is her first
burgundy
year.
cape
Okay.
that I
Let's be clear.
designed.
I mean,
Let's be clear.
You got it.
You gotta give her
Yeah,
some advice.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do
I
a spoof,
honestly think
Tell her
a
that.
spoof on the Met Gala, and
no,
use my
I
cap,
really
my
think
cape,
my greatest
style
piece of
something with
advice
my
is, like,
cape.
There you
enjoy
I
go.
might
every
do
second of
that.
it. Have fun. Like, don't waste the evening being stressed and scared. And listen, I already like wasted half my evening being stressed and scared. But now I'm here and I'm loose, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy it, and I just tell you to enjoy it.
Okay, I love that. That's
Enjoy
great
every
advice.
moment.
That's great advice. I want
Yes.
a margarita then.
Oh,
Margarita
good.
too.
And you should.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, I'm gonna get a
but
margarita.
You must.
Yes, you gotta get margarita. Passion for margarita.
Passion for
No, but
margarita.
also
After work,
two.
not on the
It
job.
two is fine too.
Looks like she didn't
So
even
I'm
try to
gonna
dress
read-
up.
Tonight.
Not on the
I'm gonna read what I wrote on my Instagram page for my Capturing Your Style.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, style takes center stage, especially in the world of menswear. We've long debated the nuances between fashion and style, and now, well, we'll witness the pinnacle of both. Get ready for an unforgettable celebration of elegance, individuality, and bold expression. So, what is dandyism? It's more than fashion, it's an attitude. Dandyism is the art of meticulous self presentation where elegance meets intention and personal style becomes a statement. Black dandyism, in particular, carries deep cultural roots born from the history of enslaved Africans. It became a powerful expression of resistance, pride, and identity through dress. So the nod is to the church and how we always dressed up. Things have been a lot lax since COVID, but the church has always dressed up like this. The men in suits and ties. So this falls right in line with that.
And I'm such a massive fan of Pharrell's and have been to the show, and I was just like, if I could go this year with him, that would be my dream, and it came true. And he was like, you're quite short, so no pants for
Reba
you.
said, "What is this
Here we are.
outfit?" And
Here we are.
I guess
And
you're
really high
talking about the
shoes.
other
Yeah,
one.
super high shoes. That's
It
like a
looks like
staple
she
for me in
didn't
my
even
life.
try
I
to
almost
dress
fell
up.
into you.
She said it was her
It's
second
okay,
outfit,
it's
so I'm
okay.
gonna give her a
Nothing over yet
pass
tonight.
because I didn't see her
But
first
yeah, I'm just so
outfit.
grateful to be here and see all the incredible
Now I do
creations.
like the
Everyone so far,
collar,
I've just been like,
that little collar detail.
I
That
know,
is
so
cute.
creative.
Yeah. So what are you looking forward to most tonight?
The performance, and then also this is my third Met, never been to the bathroom once, because I've never been able to use it in my outfit.
Exactly.
So tonight might be the night. We'll see.
That you can go to the bathroom.
And I'm just gonna let everybody know what it looks like. I'm sure it's just a normal museum bathroom, but I'm excited to find out.
That's kind of crazy that how do you
Have the best
not
time.
go to the
Thanks, you too. You
bathroom
look amazing.
in an entire
Bye.
evening?
What they should do is they should put those buttons like like on onesies for babies. Just put those.
Hey, I'm right in line with my ponytail. She got her ponytail going. Like it, like it.
Yeah.
I really didn't think we were gonna see so many capes though.
What do you think of Miley's look?
It's cute. it needs a little bit more of something. I don't know what that something is, but now that look, oh my goodness. I love the silver, I love the bling. You know I like bling anyway,
Yep.
but I love that. A lot of capes though. I'm really but I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Is that Tracy Ellis? Who is that?
It looks like her.
It does look like her. Oh, that's is that the runner?
Yeah, Noah Lyles.
Yeah. How do you feel about his look?
I'm not a fan.
I like the from the waist up.
Yeah, he kind of looks like the Penguin to me with those shorts and the striped socks. I couldn't rock with
My
that.
girls. My girls.
Incredible.
Hold on, before we start
Thank you.
anything,
Yes.
please slip up to just look.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna
I
give a
like
little
those
peep.
shoes.
Give a little peep. Give a little.
Those
Ooh,
shoes would look
cute.
nice with my
Shoe
jacket.
cam.
Absolutely.
Shoe
Just
cam.
saying.
That's okay. I'm still doing the work.
I like the black and white. I love a good black and white
Yeah.
suit.
Okay.
And I love the
Yes.
detail
Yes.
of
You
the
look
red
fabulous
bead
tonight.
work. It's given, you know, those earrings that they make like that.
A little Spanish, a little bit. Okay.
The diaspora tonight.
Good. What was your inspiration for tonight's look?
It started, I just was thinking about my connections to what dandyism means to me, and some of the dandiest men in my life are in my family, and this is inspired by my
See,
dad, my grandfather.
same thing, dads,
and then,
grandfathers, because my grandfathers were great dressers. That was the era where they wore hats, all different types of hats,
We're
Yeah.
talking
and the
about
men wore hats
being
to
black,
church.
being in the diaspora, and
They didn't
like,
wear them
what
in the
could our
church, but
angle
they
be?
wore
So,
hats
yeah,
to church.
We have this Edo little tribute.
Really didn't leave us anything. I'm hungry.
Come on. No. You two are not hungry. Y'all eating. We're all greedy tonight. We are all greedy.
Everybody's being
Everyone's greedy.
I would
Greedy
say
group.
so. Well, okay, what's more nerve-wracking, being here at the Met Gala having to do the carpet, or being at SNL?
Being here at the Met Gala having to do
Okay,
the
facts.
carpet.
I say I'm gonna
No, listen,
no, I work there and I'm gonna agree.
Yeah, it's like different because I think like with the show, it's like you understand the groove a little bit. You have, at least when you're a host, you have a week to kind of at least acclimate. And here you're like, time to acclimate, and then you blink, and then you're like, I'm up the stairs. It's 4
okay,
a.m.
yeah,
Okay, it's over.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
I wonder
but
what kind of
still-
beads
still
those are.
exciting.
Well,
I can't really tell
You really
from
do.
looking at it.
You making it like, girl.
Not from the two of you.
But the lady on the
That's crazy.
left,
I need
I want
some
to
details.
pull
I
attention
need some
to,
details.
oh, there's
Real
Cynthia
quick,
Erivo.
real quick.
There you go.
There she is. That's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Work on the feet.
Of course, she has her nails done to go with it.
Shoe cam.
There's no shoe cam. Begging for a shoe. There's no shoe cam.
The platform
Nobody's
shoes.
gonna be a wide.
See, because you making us get closer and closer to margaritas. You know what? Get
I want a
Chantel-
margarita.
Okay,
You know
Cynthia.
what? No, I'm gonna see y'all
Go
inside
get
with
upstairs
the
because you
Okay.
got us acting
I'ma
up, and we
order.
still got a whole other hour left.
But I was gonna say
Go get
that
it.
the
We love
lady
you.
on the
We
left, I
love
don't know
you.
her name, she was given
Okay, we're
like a
conscious of the
zoot suit
lamp.
look with the chain on the side of her pants. I see Cynthia has like a corset detail in the back of that jacket with all of that beadwork. It's no telling how many rhinestones and beads are on that jacket, but it's simply gorgeous.
So do you think they rehearse walking this and like doing all the
Oh,
poses and stuff?
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. They have coaches that help them
Oh, really?
and tell them how to walk, how to pose, how to walk, all of that.
Did any of
Now-
your bingo items get checked off yet? Actually, I honestly, Reaper, I completely forgot about that till just now.
I haven't been playing it. I've been too busy looking at the fashion.
That's my B. I'm gonna pull it up now though. Give me a second. Thank you for the reminder.
My girl Miley stopped by. Miley Cyrus is here.
Glad to see you.
Of course, of course. All right, let's just get right to it. Let's talk about this look.
Alaya.
enhanced by Cartier.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. So, Miley, when you hear a theme like this, how do you go into interpreting and your inspiration for it?
Well, I just look forward to who I'm going to see and who I'm going to sit with and see everyone's interpretation. And that's what's really exciting for me is that this year it's really celebrating identity and
The
uniqueness and
next time
kind of challenging
I would like
what's
to
expected
stream,
of you and
but
going
also
beyond and really
have
just
like a
being,
group of
you know,
people
kind of proud of yourself and
in
how you show up. And I think
the
watching
in an
everybody, I think
event
of these
with
gowns
me.
as like
Now
armor. It's
that
a
outfit
representation of power and
really
strength.
speaks to the
And that's how I
theme.
feel
The
about
top
fashion. So I
hat,
love seeing
that leather
everyone's way that
coat,
they're showing up and presenting that
love
power.
it.
I love that. So once you get inside, Miley, what is it that you look forward to the most?
My
Because this
friends.
is this part, but then the inside part.
The
Well, I love looking
stylized
at, you know, all
collar.
the fashion and all the art, but most importantly, just catching up with friends that
Looks
I
like
only
she
get
has
to
a
see
bustle
once
in
a
the back
year,
of her
and it's
coat,
not near
though.
enough. But you know, we catch up because so much
But
happens in a
again,
year's
that
time.
lends itself to that
Well, I'm not
era.
going to hold you much
You're
longer.
good. You're the best
So
interview
great
I've ever done. Thank you.
interpretation.
Have the best time.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you.
okay, see
And I
you.
love the color, that Merlot. Yeah, that top hat is something else. I would like to see some of the people that did the hats, the milliners. I'm sure it took a lot of time to design some of these top hats.
With vintage fashion from eBay, the story goes. He a free man, dandy. Legacy stitched and draped in vintage golden threads beyond the Sunday sunrise. This is a legacy. I am culture, marinated galore.
Well, first of all, when it comes to taste, it
Now,
has
see,
to
he
be
just
sent to
looks
me
regular
first.
to me.
I have to love it.
I have an
Something
ad.
that is fashionable
I'll
and
be back in a second.
iconic is usually seeped in purpose and intentionality.
The pinstripe
It's
is
like even
beautiful,
in the
though.
times of tradition,
And
my
again,
job is
notice the
to
lapel pin.
understand those rules
I'm going to
so
keep
that I
pointing
can
that
wear them.
out when I see them. I'm going to call them out
yes,
for
yes.
you.
Tailored for you.
For you.
That's right.
The most important
Yeah.
thing.
That's right.
So, outside of Met, when do you feel most fashionable?
Most fashionable. I think like when I'm back home here in New York, just like
York.
walking to the
She
deli
looks
or, like,
amazing.
you know,
She has
like
been
going
my
to see
favorite
friends
so far
on my bike
for
out
the
here,
looks.
and
Yes,
at
I would
home,
say so.
Street style.
I would say
yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Did you catch me
I
shouted you
think
out on
she
Instagram,
really,
Quintus
I
Mono?
was
her
there.
designer
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
captured
I was
the
there.
look
But it was funny. They gave me like
for
a, you know, invited me, and
dandyism.
then they gave me a heads up, like, we're not inviting you to make fun of you. It's all good. But yes, I was there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We have to get you to host at some point.
I want to come.
Okay, I want that.
I want to
happen. That would be
see
pretty
the
dope.
young guy who was the face
Please.
of the Met Gala this year,
Thank you.
because he didn't even know. If you look on his Instagram, and I don't know his name, I should have had his name, but he didn't even know what he was wearing, what he was doing, where he was going, and that was amazing. Let's see, I'm pulling it up so I could uh, get his name. It doesn't give me his name, but I watched his story on Instagram as he was working a regular job too when his agent called him.
You feel like the guys aren't going all out for the looks? Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Not
Like this is like a
not
costume.
yet.
Guests
costume
have said
party.
their hellos,
And
gotten
so,
a first look at the exhibition, and they're now headed to cocktail hour. Sis, you know I want a margarita,
Okay,
but anyway, I gotta
Christian
ask you first. How
Latchman
did you make it up the steps in those
is
heels?
the
Every time I came, you sent me a
2025
little
Met
whiskey stick.
Gala
That wasn't
face
just
for
fashion. That was
the
functional.
I mean,
event.
that was
And he
functional.
still works
All
a
right. That's
9 to
what I'm
5
at. It's
job.
Functional.
Yeah, I'm not mad
And
at
when
that.
they
No, I
flew
was
him
added to my loafers, but you know,
out,
nice and tall.
he had
Thank
Oh,
you.
no
calm
idea
down.
Just
where
keep
he
these
was
heels
going,
on, even
what
though
he
I,
was
you
going to
know,
be
big toes knocking
modeling,
at the front door.
and he
It's not
just
fast.
went
We're not gonna answer
with
that
an
yet.
open
Let's
mind
hit
and
the toes and the
landed the
shoes right
cover
now. We
and
can
the
switch to flats
face.
later.
They
But
already
you know how
knew
it is.
that's what
It's a
he was going
carpet.
to
It's a
do.
marathon. All
He
of this is a
didn't know
marathon.
that
It's not a
that's
race.
what
So
he
take
was
your
going to
time.
do.
Big toe, settle down, enjoy the time.
With vintage fashion from eBay, the story goes. He a free man, dandy. Legacy stitched and draped in vintage golden threads beyond the Sunday sunrise. Excellence running through our veins with intention. Black hands and black
what
minds,
just
gold
happened?
teeth. Black pride is my stride.
I think it's the
This
opening.
is a legacy, like the ones who
Yeah,
came
something
before
happened
paved
to
the
my,
way, open doors, give them their flowers. Nothing less, always more.
It's fashion's biggest night, and we are live
Uh-oh.
at the 2025 Met
Lala
Gala, the
Anthony, do you
annual
have Lala
fundraiser for the
Anthony?
Costume Institute. This year's exhibition, Superfine Tailoring Black Style, opens to the public Saturday, May 10th, and there's already been so much excitement that the Met has extended the exhibition until the end of October, so you have
Wow,
to check it out.
when I
And
go to
don't
New
forget to
York,
download
I'm
the Vogue
going.
app, where you could join live group chats with our editors, weigh in on the best dress of the night, and keep up with everything happening in the world of Vogue, all in one place.
Okay, well, why is this not showing up now? I'm sorry, gang.
Are you going to do a video for social media of your favorite looks? I think I will. That would be great.
Hang on for 1 second. Something happened to my
Well,
my
first
stream.
of all, when it comes to taste, it has to taste good to me first. I have to love it. 1800 pushes the boundaries of taste. They created the first ever diamond made out of tequila.
With vintage fashion from eBay, the story goes. He a free man, dandy. Legacy stitched and draped in vintage golden threads beyond the Sunday sunrise. This is a legacy. I am culture.
All right, so you guys should be able to see the thing again, yeah? All right. I got
Okay,
it
here's
back.
another tam. And
What is
her
a-
notched collar. Oh
What is
my.
a tam?
A tam, her hat.
Okay, got it.
This is different. It's given comic strip.
That's funny. This is
vibe.
different.
Is that Serena? No.
She's coming back, Dre. I just have to fix all the things. But she's on her way back.
Who is this? Is that Serena? Yes, that is Serena. Oh, Colin Kaepernick. So no one's talking about Serena's gown?
All right, I'm here with a style icon and someone I call a friend. Tracy Ellis Ross is here. You look beautiful.
Thank you so much. You know, working my pink again.
All right, let's talk about the look.
Okay, let's talk about it. Marc Jacobs. I feel like it's animated joy
Yes,
and
it is.
artistry. The details kill me. Like, I don't know
Yes,
if you can
those
see these pants.
darts are crazy.
And Stephen Jones, I'm 52, so Stephen Jones is a hat designer that I have been obsessed with. He made this for me and placed it on my head for me, and I had chills all over my body.
That is,
you know, a couple bangles, and just like, you know, it's just a little look, Lala. It's just a little look.
Nothing little. Nothing little about this. Yeah, just a little. There's nothing little about this. So Tracy, tell me, when you hear a theme like this, what does that mean to you?
Well, it got me back out of the house and back to the Met.
You were like, I'm coming outside.
I'm coming out. I feel like I'm naturally a dandy. I don't live by anyone else's definition of me.
She
and
definitely doesn't.
Yeah, and I just
She
feel like
dresses
this is a
however
sense of
she
sort of
feels
claiming
like
and owning your
it
own
and
identity, fashioning
does
it by
her
your
own
terms.
style,
And
her
that's
hair,
And
everything. So I feel like she is very true to herself tonight.
I mean, I know you saw her on the carpet.
I did not. I was in the lobby of my hotel trying to get out.
Well, I told her, I said, was she planning to just shut the whole carpet? Was that the plan? Because she just shut the whole carpet down. I was like, was that
Listen,
the
what I
plan?
explain to people is my mother stops time. Obviously, it has stopped when you look at her, and when she shows up somewhere like
They
this,
crack
'cause
me
she
up
never comes
posing
out,
though.
It's a
The
showstopper.
expressions
Your
on
name's
their
in
face.
her gown. It's so beautiful. It's
amazing.
It's so beautiful. Well, I hope you have the best night. You know, I always love seeing you.
Always.
All right,
Good to
for
see you. You
sure.
look gorgeous.
Thank you.
As
That
usual.
big giant bow. These trains are outrageous. And did you know that sometimes some of the designers, these celebrities don't purchase some of these looks. The designers have them wear them just for the promotion to, they sponsor them in some of these looks. I love this look. It has like an Asian feel to it, but yet it's still tailored with the stylized sleeves. So it's given like a trench coat look, the raglan sleeve, the over exaggerated notched collar. Cute, really cute. Wonder if Zendaya is going to be here this year because she always kills her looks. She looks like she's wearing a puffer jacket.
Yeah, she does.
It looked like they thrifted a puffer jacket and then just made like a mock cape out of a puffer jacket. But it's kind of cute. It's different. And this, her headwear is a nod to Egyptian headpieces. And I had one when I went to Cairo. And we know.
Is my man out there with the do-rag on?
Yes, 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 yes.
Wait, is that Alicia Keys?
Yes, that's Alicia. That is Alicia Keys.
So
But I
that
tell you
must have been
what,
Swiss Beats.
Collins' fro is always on point.
I wonder how long he picks it out. It's giving
I
Rick
don't know,
James.
but we used to take a scarf and put it on our afro and then kind of shape it like that. But people now don't know about that.
Glam is so he's stupid. He's giving Rick James. I can see that. I can absolutely see Rick James. That's funny.
Okay, I feel like I'm in Thailand right now on vacation. We're here with Amy Lou Wood, Patrick Schwarzenegger. How are you two?
Well, good. I'm terrified because it's my first Met.
Yeah.
But I'm so
too.
glad
It's
Patrick's
mine
with
too.
Oh, that's Arnold's
Oh,
son?
no, it's not my first time. I'm just terrified.
Oh,
It's not his.
sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
You the OGs.
Yeah.
Y'all the rookies.
Rookies.
How
Rookies.
y'all feeling? How
Yeah.
you feeling?
Spaced out, but also it is wow though.
Yeah.
The whole thing's
Incredible.
wow.
Okay, can you tell us what inspired each of your looks, please?
Because the details
You look
Ladies
fantastic.
first.
Ladies first.
Well, when I heard
What do
the
you
theme,
guys
I
think
just
of
knew I
his
wanted it to be
jumpsuit
Alawalia,
kind
who
of
is
suit? I
Pre
think that's a
Alawalia, who
one
I love
piece.
so much, and
I
she's
like
this
the color of
amazing
the yellow
designer in the
underneath that that greenish color. I think it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from
Mm-hmm.
that, I think the tailoring could
have to say
I think
she
it could
did
fit him better,
very well. She did
personally.
very well. You guys,
Yes,
Look at the
I would
socks.
agree.
Look how cool that is.
I would agree.
And I do like the accent of the red belt as well. I think that's a nice
I
pop of
said I
color.
want matching
Yeah,
ones
that was
after.
Colin Kaepernick.
It's
hope
given
so.
like
I
a
hope so.
utility.
Yeah, Olivier designed this from
Utility
top
look.
to bottom, which was amazing. From Beaumont, it was great.
I don't
go
like
with.
his clutch though, because like that just feels out of place. Like why are you carrying a clutch?
And it, I
Because he
trusted
can.
him. And,
Well, yeah, no, I mean, I just it feels weird to me.
time and
And
I agree.
And I get it. Like I don't like putting wallets in my pocket and stuff like that because I just don't like wallets. But I just won't carry anything at that
Everyone's
point.
talking about I would like kind of dress up to watch each episode. It's my day off.
real.
Sunday is my day off. And I was like, okay, it's White Lotus night.
Yeah.
I decided to order Thai food for the finale.
I haven't seen that
So
show.
did
Have you?
everybody in
White
Brooklyn, so it
Lotus?
took 2 hours to come.
That's what I heard.
What's it called?
White
Wow.
Lotus.
But this is what I love about it
No,
because of the weekly
never.
format.
Yeah.
It feels like everyone
I've
comes
heard good
together
things. I've
at
heard
the
like
same time,
it's like a
and it
really
just
well
makes you feel
done
like part of this huge
production. But I
Now,
just haven't seen
this
it.
black and white, well, they pan back from her, but if they come back to it, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and now I'm a bit bereft.
Oh, yeah. All right.
It's like over now.
And I have to say, I'm relieved you are alive because, girl.
Right, girl, because
too.
you know, I'm about to,
Me too.
have to jump somebody. You know, we're trying to figure out
Pull
what
up.
happened.
Let's pull up the Tyler.
Listen, you know what? We got
Thank you.
at work.
Okay, we're at work.
But you know what? I want y'all to go on that carpet and have the greatest time tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Joy, you've had a
Thank you.
We're going together,
Thank
so
you
we're-
so much. We're good.
Yeah.
As long as he's there, I'm fine. I just look at him and follow.
Don't
Yeah.
lose that bag. 'cause
I'm not going to. It's
There you
attached
go.
to my hand.
Okay.
Not going anywhere. Thank you guys. Thank you.
So when I look at something like this, I'm always wondering what they put on the inside to make it stand up like that.
Right.
And if I were to design something like that, I like to design it where that can come off because after a while that can be quite annoying
Yeah.
to have to deal with all night long. So it would be nice if it was detachable,
Absolutely.
in my opinion. I like functionality along with style when I'm designing
Absolutely. Yeah.
and options so that you're not stuck with just one look.
All right. I'm here with Cole Escola.
Hello.
The look.
Thank you.
Everything.
Thank you so much.
All right, I need a full break.
Okay, it's Christopher John Rogers,
Love.
Darius Jules, and then just a sensible morning beat.
Well, one-
Just a little lip gloss. Everything else is natural.
something.
So this one is
Well, I
going
wanted to say
under
congratulations on
fashion
your
flop
two-tone
for me on my
Thank
bingo
you so
card.
much.
Okay.
Thank you.
And the people want to
This
know
one doesn't work for me
what
at all.
would Mary Lincoln think about all your success?
Oh, she would be. She would hate it. She would try to take me down, as she should, and I hope she does.
And how would she act if she came to the Met?
Oh, she'd be eating the flowers. She'd be pissing everywhere.
But he
She'd
looks
be
like
pissing
one
on
of
it,
those
so
Cupid
don't-
dolls.
Great, thank you.
A Cupid doll. What's that?
The dessert.
It
I'm
was
looking forward
like
to
the
dessert.
little
Last
ball-headed
year I was
doll
here,
with the
no one
little
at the table
swirl
I know what you're
in the
talking
front.
about. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't really look like it, but it gives that
So this year,
vibe
I'm gonna
of
beat
a
to
Cupid
Mary
doll.
the
Yeah, I
desserts.
can see that.
I got it. We'll have the
Thank
best
you.
time tonight. And
Thank you so much. Of course. Thank you, Lala.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Now, I did like the colors in that print for a
Yeah,
female.
it was bright. Yeah, for sure. It's interesting. This one is kind of boring to me because it's like, for lack of a better word, it's kind of pedestrian. It's like every day, and I'm expecting like
Well,
extravagance.
Because, but I think the ones that are killing it are the ones that stuck with the theme.
Yeah.
And it was tailored style. Of course, there's elegance as well.
Right.
But oh, that's Shikari. I'm not feeling her dress.
Yeah, it's
I
odd.
think I could have done something a little bit more chic for her. I do like the lavender part underneath. I'm not seeing the two colors together. I love the lace, but I'm not seeing the two colors together. And again, for me, the ones that are killing it are the ones that have mixed the theme of the show, the tailoring.
You look phenomenal, okay?
As always.
Can you please explain to us how you put together this look tonight?
This look.
Yes.
First of all, it's an honor to be here with
Jeremy
you. I feel
Pope.
so blessed. This
There was
look,
something in here with
I partnered with eBay this year. Me
interesting
and La
hair.
Roach, my good friend La, we put this piece together. We wanted to talk about structure and shape, because I think, you know, when we talk about tailoring and dandyism, like, there is no fashion without the frame. So this is our, without the
mannequin bod.
I said, give me no waist like T. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, everyone wants the T-waist. Oh, nice.
hey,
Come
hello.
on.
Wait. So that's how we put it together. It's all the accessories, everything is off of eBay. And I just feel so special. I feel so lifted.
So this is, forgive my ignorance. Are they? Whenever they mention eBay, they're not talking about the eBay.com, are they?
I believe so. I believe there might be a vintage vendor that some of them are purchasing from. Because even on Whatnot, you have vintage vendors that sell vintage clothing. And so some of them go on those sites and purchase some of these vintage clothing.
I feel so honored. I feel like I am representation of the pain and the suffering, but also the triumphs of what our people have gone through.
We've been stripped of so much, so to be
But
able to
again,
put
I
it
agree
on,
with you. This looks very basic. Even though it's vintage, I think he needed another something with
Check
it.
out the crown in the back. You feel me?
It feels very Indian inspired to me.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
Like our crowns have
And
been
I'm
paid
wishing
for
that the
already.
the armholes were more like they just the endings seem kind of frayed to me. Like they don't feel polished enough to me.
Sir,
Say T said.
give him way. Give him way. T said give him way.
Yeah, I will. I got you. We're gonna put side by side. That's what we're gonna do.
All right, baby. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Jeff Bloom. Has that royal regal look.
Yeah.
But again, I'm looking at the men and they just look like they're dressed in suits.
Yeah. All right, what do you think of this look, Ma, with the polka dots and the oversized hat?
I love the hat. I love the look. Again, to me, it's nice, but I don't see it for the Met Gala event. So far, I'm like, Reaper, I liked that Merlot leather coat and that top hat. To me, that spoke to the style of the show.
Got you.
Or the event.
Going back to Alicia Keys real quick, do you count that as a couples look, matching couples look? Her and her man?
I would say so.
Cool.
Because you don't always have to match. You can coordinate. And so you don't always have to match.
I'm going to grow my hair long like that, Ma. What do you think? Not him, but the other guy.
Oh, no, I don't think so. He's given a very...
Okay, we're here with Megan Thee Stallion.
We are here, babe.
Look, you can't let us think we the same.
Hello.
Come on. You know I've been listening to the album. But I did it with no melody so they wouldn't charge us.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that's why we can't do the melody.
He's on point constantly.
Because
He's
girl,
smart.
Very witty.
Girl.
Okay, girl. About this look tonight.
I hope you guys got your mocktails.
It's the ultimate, like, female dandy.
I'm just sipping on mine.
It's a little Eartha Kitt. Little Eartha, little Josephine.
Compromise.
You know, I mean, you know.
And notice the pin on Michael Kors' lapel. Well, he has it on his jacket, not on the lapel.
Also, listen, it's swagger. It's all
You love Megan's outfit, but it's not giving dandyism, though?
No.
Not at all.
This one always does it, right?
I'm sipping on watermelon ice Celsius. Nice.
Swagger. Swagger.
Okay, who is that with the blue teeth?
I ain't want to say it.
Would this count as a man wearing a corset?
This is going to be the one interview they're going to have to bleep out.
The A makes it okay. But it's not for everybody. But in the terms of...
Right. Come on.
But listen, because I need to get her on that blue carpet.
Yes, all right.
Oh, gloves hands. I got that. Done.
You did your big one. I'm here for it. Meg.
Tiana is
Girl.
giving the things. Ego is giving the things. Y'all look beautiful. As soon as I walked up, I said,
I would wear that hat.
Yeah.
I know to make my
Hmm.
girls. Girl. Can y'all hurry up and get inside so we can have fun?
So please, go on the blue carpet. Can you bring me margarita too?
I got you. You probably got some chicas in the car.
Okay. All right, enjoy.
All right, bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
So far, I'm not seeing a lot of expected looks. Well, I should say expected looks, but I wanted to see more tailoring.
Who's been the standout so far for you then?
Like I said, the lady in the Merlot, I don't remember her, Cynthia Erivo, of course. I loved Whoopi's look.
Did you? Okay.
I did. Based on the theme, based on the theme, and I'm trying to think who else. I'd have to go back through. Oh, the little cute, I don't know her name. She had on the two-piece little short set. The singer, you said that was on Reaper's
Oh,
favorite
Dochi.
singer.
Dochi, yeah.
Yeah, I liked her look. It
No,
was young. It was cute.
got you. All right, I know there were some tech issues earlier, but I'm glad you were able to come back on. This has been a good stream. Hey, I'm so thankful to hear you say that because, tech issues can stress, the best of us out. So I'm very appreciative that we got it worked out and that you guys are here rocking with us. Make sure you are doing the bingo. I did pin that link to the bingo card for us. So far, I have 3 things locked in. So who's going to get bingo first? Don't know, but there's going to be a prize at the end.
Yeah, that looks like a full-on
Standing here
purse.
with Doja Cat and Marc Jacobs.
Oh, this is the Marc Jacobs. I love Marc Jacobs.
I don't like that suit.
Look.
Okay,
No. Well, I like his suit.
your outfits. What are
You see the pants?
No, I didn't see the pants. I'm looking at the
I just
top.
wanted to feel like the madam. And I
Now
feel like
that's
he
a
brought
nod
that,
to what Madonna wore years ago.
all of the exaggerated shapes. I feel like he's the master of. And
I don't know if I would have
I'm
mixed those two together, but for some reason, those prints,
But
they
yeah,
look good together.
Okay.
I'm not necessarily loving the style.
super easy.
So, like, how do you usually get inspired?
You see his
So you always
pants?
make a headline when you
Yeah, I don't like
step
his
out
pants.
with
It
the
looked like he
fits.
has
Like,
them
what
on
gets you
backwards.
Yeah, I think
I love the
just
jacket
everything,
though.
culture, music, and whatever I'm
So
watching.
from the hips up,
and
I love
I
that.
feel like I've just been inspired mostly by the 80s a lot.
This must
lately.
be a thing
So
with
this
the
was kind of
fingers,
what I
the fingertips, because I see he has some on like Whoopi had
Yes, but Mark,
Yeah.
on her fingers.
what was happening in your head when you put the pen to the pad?
Okay, it's always tough. The Met's tough. It's like trying to design a wedding dress for a woman. It's the most important night of her life, and the most important day of her life. And I think our goal is always to please who we're dressing. And luckily, Doja was very, very clear. We got really great information and like mood boards about your new album.
You know what that reminds me of? The way his pants are, the way the 90s kids, the skateboarder kids would wear their pants.
Through our filter.
Yes,
and we
yes,
send it back, see what
yes.
she thinks. She chose this, and we went to town.
Yeah.
We
So-
clicked
Really
fast.
did.
Collab.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not shocked at the outcome.
Yeah.
I don't know how she walks in those shoes.
Oh, I know, right?
Album.
But I do now. I love that
I
purse.
wrote
That purse is cute.
The album.
Okay, I just caught it.
Okay, so what can
Sorry.
we expect? Can you give us a little something?
What is a
The
pompadour?
people want to know, and we are the people.
The
I've already
the
teased like 4 songs.
it was a
because I
style
can't wait.
that they wore during
I
your
can't wait.
grandmother's
I've already
era.
had, like,
In
so
fact,
with
James
Nathan, when we do it
Brown
together, we put
had
one
the
of the
best
singles
pompadour,
on,
and it was like
behind
this
the
little
visual
doodad,
and it's
like
called Jealous Time.
in the front of their hair, like in fact, hairspray.
I'm
I
excited.
think
Yes.
what was his
Yes,
name?
people need to
The
see
main
it.
character
In Hairspray?
in Hairspray. He had
You're
one.
doing well. You're doing well. You look great, sis.
I mean, the main character was Tracy.
Elijah.
Oh, Elijah Wood, Seaweed?
Yeah, he had a. I believe he had a pompadour at one point in Hairspray.
Gotcha.
But I would have to go back and look.
Well,
I'm not
first of
certain.
all, when it comes to taste, it has to taste good to me first. I have to love it. 1800 pushes the
All right, we just
boundaries
got an
of
ad
taste.
right now,
They
gang.
created the first
I know
ever
you guys can
diamond
see it, but I'm just
made out
letting
of
you know
tequila.
if you're just listening.
Well, first of all, when
Be
it comes to
interesting to
taste, it
see
has
her
to taste
walk
good
up
to
the
me first.
steps.
Who?
I have to love it.
Janelle
Something that
Monáe?
is fashionable and iconic is usually seeped in purpose and intentionality. It's like even in the times of tradition, my job is to
Oh, that's
understand those
Nick
rules
Jonas.
so that I can break them. 1800 pushes the boundaries of taste. They
I love the
created the first
tailoring
ever
at the
diamond.
top of her dress. That's cute.
She is just such a vision and has such a clear idea of what she's doing, the story she's telling, and you know, I've been a fan for a long time, and obviously Priyanka tonight looking amazing in Balmain. The theme for us, I think, is just about collaborating with excellent people.
I'm hearing
with
two
a real
people
sense of,
talking at the same
you know, a
time.
360 view of this theme and what it means.
Maybe.
And we're happy to be here.
And this is obviously not.
Are you hearing it on your computer and your phone?
What do you still look forward to coming to the Met every
No,
year?
my phone is turned
I
off.
really look forward
Oh.
to people's
Turned
interpretations
down.
of the
Right.
themes because I think it's so interesting. And this year's theme, I was so excited about just because of the excellence of it, the tailoring of it, the fact that you know, to me, it's an expression of what fashion has been.
Absolutely.
And there's such a power to it. So I was really excited to see. And also to meet old friends and colleagues who you don't end up meeting because everyone's lives are busy.
Crazy.
That I think is the best part. Like, it's so good to see you.
Absolutely. It's always great to see you. I hope you guys have the best night tonight. You both look stunning. Of course, of course.
Okay, there you go. There you go with
Are
the
those clocks?
the watches. Yes, that's stopwatches, which gives a nod to that time frame when men used to have the chain with the
Right, the
stopwatch in
pocket
their
watch.
pocket.
Yeah.
Now this is a cute look, and I would consider this a nod to the tailoring.
The this white dress here. I mean.
Yes,
Got you.
the way the cap sleeves are, and then the pleating around the neck with the bow in the back, the softness of the bow in the back. I like the back of the dress.
Is that Tommy Hilfiger?
Yes, that's Mr. Hill figure. I like her jacket. I think that's cute.
Yeah. I like the whatever they use to make it sparkle, whether those are diamonds or whatever.
Those are rhinestones.
Rhinestones.
Well, I don't think they're diamonds, but sometimes you never know with celebrities.
Right.
Sometimes they are diamonds
But I think it
because there are
caps.
different grade. There are different grades of diamond,
Yeah.
and so
What's funny is
some of the diamonds can be used for clothing. They're not as precious as, so like for a diamond ring.
right. I think the hat kind of ruins it though. Like
I don't.
it.
Well,
it
I don't. I like the hat. I don't like that trim around the hat. I understand it, but I
Yeah.
don't particularly care for it.
Yeah, like it's okay that it ties in with the tie that she's wearing, but it just feels out of place. It feels like it kind of dumbs it down a bit to me.
Right. In fact, I would have loved to have seen a hat with the rhinestones. But then again, I love rhinestones. So I would love to have seen that hat with a band of the fabric from the jacket.
Right.
But then sometimes they feel that that's too matchy matchy.
Right.
And that was part of an era where everything had to match. Now designers go out of their way to make sure you don't have matching hat with the
All right, so
matching
I am
shoes
here with
and the
Miss
matching
Monica L.
purse.
Miller, who is the guest curator of this year's exhibition. You and I talked on Zoom.
We
You
did.
educated me so much about this year's theme. So
And
thank
she
you for
helped
all of
with
your help
all of
with
the
that, of
behind the
course. So
scenes
now,
stuff.
this
Gotcha.
theme, this exhibition is inspired by your book. Started as your PhD thesis.
It did.
That's right. Okay, so now, I mean, what does this feel like? Like it was your PhD thesis, and now it's the theme of the exhibition. Like, how does that feel?
It feels extraordinary, surreal, and
That
you know,
outfit
really
cannot be
fantastic,
real
I have to say.
comfortable.
I
The one
never
Doja Cat's
anticipated
wearing?
this when I wrote the book.
Yes.
Never
Yeah, nah.
anticipated it when the book was
It
published.
does not look
really
very
didn't even
comfortable.
imagine it when I got the call. But I I'm just delighted. It's hard to describe. I mean, delighted and curious and inspired. So
That is
I'm so
amazing.
thankful. I'm so thankful. I'm very
And
thankful.
the Superfine exhibition looks at how Black style could hold both pain and joy. And you talked
Absolutely.
about that to us. So how
Yes.
did you approach curating a show that honors both pain and joy?
Right. One of the advisory board members for the exhibition said,
So
we
far,
really need to make
I
sure that
haven't
we
seen
include the
a
rhythm
lot
and
of
the blues.
looks
Right?
that
And I think the rhythm
made
and the
me
blues
go,
is
oh,
actually how
wow. Except for,
people,
like I
how
said,
Black
the
people
Merlot
experience
outfit.
culture
That
and
was
history,
really
right?
nice.
So
Right.
it felt like it was really, really necessary
And then that
for us
white
to be true to
cape,
that.
that white cape
So,
was really
so in the
pretty.
exhibition,
But
you
I
know,
would
we
have
really
loved
do
to have
have,
seen
you know,
a tailored
blues
suit
moments,
with it.
but those blues
Yeah.
moments are also in some ways necessary to get to the rhythm, right? And it's also a little bit of a Saturday night and Sunday morning situation, right? So that we're we're celebrating Saturday night and then we're really in a reverent place on Sunday morning.
I'm so grateful to you for just bringing all of this to us into life and educating me and so many other people on Superfine.
I've never had such a big classroom.
Yeah, I know. I was one of your main students.
I know.
But thank you so much
Thank
and
you.
have an incredible time being celebrated tonight.
Thank you so much,
All right,
Lala.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Wasn't it the Met Gala last year where somebody had a problem, like as they were going up the steps and they wanted to wait and have their picture taken?
I honestly, I don't
Seemed
remember.
like, seemed like I remember something to that effect when they were going up the steps. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't the. No, that was one of the award shows. That's what it was. It wasn't the Met Gala.
Me looking like a royal citizen of Zamunda.
Yes, but again, notice the pins on the lapel. All of the pins. I'm gonna keep pointing that out. I can't think of her name.
Who?
Is it? That's not Donatella
Who? The one on?
Versace.
I don't
That's
know.
who it looks like.
It does, yeah.
But they
We
seem
are
like they
here
would
with
have,
Shah Rukh
huh?
Khan,
It does
who
look
is
like
the
her, but
first
I don't
male
know.
Bollywood actor to attend the Met Gala. Please tell us how it feels to make history tonight.
I don't know about history, but I'm extremely nervous and
Oh.
excited. And Sabya here, Sabyasachi, who convinced me to come here. I've not done too many red carpets. I'm very shy. So for me, it's the first time. But looking at you both, it's wonderful to be here.
Oh, thank you. And this is the designer tonight. Yes.
Sabyasachi.
You did a great job.
So that probably was her.
Yes. The carpet tonight is actually
Yeah, so it
blue.
seems like they're
so
walking
does that make
with
you
their
any less
designer.
nervous?
Yes, now I'm
Yes.
absolutely all right.
It's okay now.
Now I'm all there now. Now I'm
Everything changes when you find out it's a blue carpet.
Right. No, the blue carpet look good too. Look
Yeah.
good on everybody.
I think so. I think so. What are you most excited about tonight?
For me, most exciting is I have little kids who are very excited about Met. I don't know if I would have come here on my own, but when Sabya suggested that I should come, they went, wow. So I still don't know, is it wow? They call
He looks
you.
like he's wearing a fez.
That'll be
Yeah.
What was your inspiration behind this look?
Giving a nod to Jafar.
Nice look is because I told Sabya that I only wear black and white. But,
With the feather.
What he's designed
Oh, he
for
has a
me
cane?
is what I'm
Boom.
most comfortable
I got it.
with, because that's how I think it should be.
Haha.
So I'm really excited. With
Yeah.
Oh, and just
the stick especially.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
that's
this.
cold.
and just to give you a little bit of context, Shah Rukh Khan is probably one of the most famous men in the world, and his fan following is legendary. And we nearly had a stampede outside the hotel when he came out. And you know, when you get a man like this on the red carpet, especially when it's Black Dandy, I think representation is the most important thing, and we wanted to represent Shah Rukh Khan as Shah Rukh Khan and nobody else.
Okay, well, Sabi, I think you did your thing. Shari, you look fantastic.
Oh, my
I hope
goodness.
your
Who
kids
is
are
this?
proud. You gotta be proud of Dad. Dad did his thing.
Dad did
Show
this
the
thing, yeah.
kids
Yeah.
that you daddy on a carpet. Now you got to go on a carpet and show the kids.
Yeah.
Listen.
I'll be so
Dad.
cool on the carpet
Yeah.
for my kids, you don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
Daddy.
gonna do it. I'm a rocket, yes.
All right.
Dad.
Thank you
that
so
carpet
much.
killing.
Thank you,
for
you're kind.
stopping
Thank you
by.
both
Who
of you.
rode
Thank you
in
so
on
much.
their motorcycle?
I'm sure this person's got to do a reveal. Like, who are you? PX. I don't know. I have no idea who that is.
I don't know either.
What is happening?
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. This reminds me of the scene. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
I don't like the stripe on the back. Well, not stripe, but like the checker pattern.
The plaid. Yeah.
Yeah. I came back and saw a wardrobe change. Yeah, I'm still.
And I like his take on the lapel pin though, with the chain. That's a different look than
Okay.
what we've been seeing. So a good interpretation.
That's Damson Idris. Is it really? It doesn't look like him.
Oh, Stevie. Okay, Stevie. And his daughter and his son. That's, I believe, Aisha. And then his son.
Oh, he actually
I
has
like
a daughter
that
named
belt.
Aisha? I didn't know that.
I believe his daughter's name was Aisha.
I know he sang about
Okay,
that in
Stevie.
Isn't She Lovely?
Yeah, that's who he was singing about.
Ah, I didn't realize that.
Okay, Stevie, I like the cape. I like the suit. I like how they're all coordinated. They're not matching, but they're coordinated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got 7 things marked on my bingo.
I have only 5.
I haven't seen the dandy beard yet.
Nah.
We've seen a monochromatic look though.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a monocle.
The legendary, the icon, the most dapper and dandy dapper of all time.
Dapper Dan. Is that Dapper Dan?
It's so wonderful. Oh my God, I've been talking about you all night. Let me tell you something. He's one of my biggest inspirations. Let's be all the way clear how important this
That
moment
is
not
Dapper
only for
Dan.
Harlem, but for the
He
culture
started a
and
revival
in general,
in
like, how
Harlem
it feel to be here tonight.
when black designers weren't recognized.
This is my 3rd time here, and this is the most important moment of my career right now, because I get an opportunity to really praise us.
Yes.
You know, this is our. I thank God so much that I'm here tonight, man.
Yes.
And I had to come here and represent culture.
Yeah, and you did.
Yeah,
and you did
yeah,
well. You
yeah.
did
And
well.
I said, I need to bring something here tonight to take us back home. So I brought Sankofa here.
Okay, okay. I forget which
I brought Sankofa
African
here.
that's a starts with an S. I forgot what that I can't think of the name of that shape that he has on the back of his jacket. Sankofa, I think it's called. Let's see.
When the Sankofa,
okay,
you know, the Sankofa
Yeah.
symbols would symbolize we need to go back, which is what I did to get to where I am today.
Amen.
So everything that I'm trying to say today is about how do we bring the culture.
Is that
up,
Giancarlo Esposito? No,
and how
that's
do we
Dapper
go back
Dan.
and get what we need and bring it back
So
down.
that is the what he's talking about, the Sankofa from Ghana.
Inspirations,
And the meaning is to retrieve, literally go back and get. So that's what Dapper Dan was talking about, how we're going back and taking back what is rightfully
I'm
ours.
used to passing torches, but she burned my hand.
But he went through a lot as a
She burned me.
designer.
Well, I can go home and go to bed now.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. We'll see you inside. Have the best time.
Okay, Ciara and Russell Wilson.
I actually did that design on some dance wear for a Black History program for Stone a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We designed their dance wear.
All right, what do you think of Ciara's look, Ma?
It's cute. I They switched up on me. Who is this?
I'm not sure.
I like the orange. Or that's not really orange, the rust, excuse me.
Yeah.
Let me correct myself.
Mhm.
That's more of a rustic. Rustic. Okay, he's kind of doing on guard.
Surprised he can move like that, lunge like that in that outfit.
Like the tails. He could lose the gum.
I assume that the like the bell bottoms are reminiscent of that the dandy era as well.
My girl is here. Shakari
I think
Richardson is here.
included.
Shutting it down. All right, let's talk about the outfit.
Oh my gosh, the outfit is one in itself. I am wearing Valentino, designed by Ali Santos.
Okay.
And again, it continues to show, like I continue to say, the era of life I'm in, my soft, black, rich era.
Love that. I love that. See your nails.
Of course. I'm sorry.
They look so good. We show the camera. These nails are incredible.
Always.
All right, so when you heard this theme, how did you interpret it and just say, like, this is how I want to bring it to life?
Oh my gosh, I actually appreciate this question. When I heard the theme tailored for you,
Mm-hmm.
all I honestly felt was expressing yourself, being my unique self, showing exactly.
And you've always been that.
Thank you. Showing exactly who I am through fashion, just like I do on the track. So when I heard the theme, I was like, I'm just gonna show up and flow like I normally do. And
Like
so
you always do, and everything. The hair, the nails, the fit. Well, I'm so glad you came to say hi to me. You know my son Cayenne loves you so much.
And
Shout
you
out
know,
to
it's
Cayenne.
funny.
know
I
he's
don't
watching, but
dislike
thank you
her
so
look.
much and have the best time inside.
I just
so
would
much. Have a
like a
blessed
little
night.
bit more with it.
Right.
But it represents her. And when she talked about the flowing, I understand it. But I feel like coming to America.
What's crazy is that this is just the like people going in. Like we
Right,
haven't gotten to the
right.
actual event yet, which is wild to me.
Right.
You gotta love
Ooh.
all. What's up?
We saw a velvet tuxedo.
I think I have that marked already.
We saw a silk or satin, a cane accessory.
Yep.
Well, first of all, when it comes
We've
to taste,
seen.
it has to taste good
Have
to
we
me
seen an
first.
androgynous
I
look?
have to love
I don't
it.
know.
Not yet.
1800 pushes
I think
the
early
boundaries
on,
of
but
taste.
we were having
They created
technical
the
difficulties,
first
so
ever
I couldn't get
diamond
a
made
good
out of tequila.
look at it.
Well, first of all, when it comes to
Oh,
taste, it
I
has
see
to
why
taste
you were
good to me
asking
first.
about the matching couple.
I have to love it.
I guess we could give that look. We've seen a dramatic hair.
All right, hang on, gang. I'm having issues again with this. I'm just gonna have to not skip the ads because it keeps on messing up.
And it's funny, I don't have ads.
Yeah, I don't know why I do because I'm logged in.
Come on now, y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what's going on, Usher. My girl Jen, what's good? Yeah. Yo,
That's
look
Ursha.
good. You look good. What's going on? What inspired this looks? Like, let's get into it. Let's get straight to it.
share because we're looking at it, enjoying it.
I know that's
He's
right.
taking it in.
Come on.
Sergio Hudson.
Come on, Sergio.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Sergio.
He always
Ooh,
kills
there's
tailoring
the
for
dramatic
food, so I
flower.
just wanted. I love him.
Yeah, we can't play right now
Really
because
did his thing.
my
And
stuff isn't
Usher,
working.
please
Give me a
tell
second.
us a little bit about this look.
Well, Ralph Lauren, you know, I wanted to definitely keep it real classic. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Dandyism is a matter of expression, and I mean, it unveils. You know what I'm saying? There's a few other trinkets that are coming throughout the night. You know, I take the gloves off, you're gonna see the other half.
Okay. The fact that you could do so much and tour and still come and kill a net.
Yeah, what they don't know.
I didn't realize Usher was so short.
He is short. I love the drape on her dress. I love the tailored top part and then the drape on the skirt and then the tailoring, bringing it back in with the pants.
Well, at least you're gonna get a good plate tonight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's on the ones and twos in
My
the kitchen.
peeps
you know?
can't see
So
right
that's
now.
exciting. We're gonna get some good food tonight.
Aw.
So sneak nothing in this year.
All right, here it
I'm
comes.
looking for my I'm looking at that Chick-fil-A bag.
No, there's no Chick-fil-A.
Where your Chick-fil-A bag?
This year, 'cause we got Chef Kwame,
All right,
Black
it's
Chef
back.
this year. So we're very, very excited about that. So definitely looking forward to the plates.
Usher, I gotta ask you: is the cane fashion or is it functional?
Ooh, I need one more to have
It's a
bingo.
little bit of both.
In
I mean,
two
you know,
spots.
I'm the year of the horse, so I just kind of, you know, I think that, you know, kind of is like the final,
Uh-oh.
you know, accessories. to the horse,
Uh-oh.
you know, it's all
Now, I
about
like that
buttons.
look. I don't know who that is, but I like that look coming up.
And your bracelets and your watches and, you know, yeah, that kind of.
My cape was for function because my big toe
Is
is
that-
knocking
that's
at the
not
front door.
Kiki.
Right now.
Okay, well tell the big
Who's
toe to
that?
hold on.
I mean, big
okay?
toe, hold on.
We can
You got flexibility though. You can move.
I can't hold my cape and my mic at the same time,
Oh,
so I had to choose the mic.
You
I had
make
to
it
choose the
look
mic.
easy though.
Anything for Vogue.
Yes.
Anything for Vogue.
Is it a bit difficult to move in it?
It is. I'm tied up in it. It's definitely.
I'm tired
not
of
moving.
Okay.
Well, guess what? I need you to go and move to them steps because you about to kill it. And make sure you take your time because, girl, you look good.
It's our date night.
You look
Yeah.
good.
Oh, I love it.
The ultimate Met Gala date
Date
night.
night, yes.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy yourselves.
Thank you for
Wonderful.
stopping by.
But I'm telling you, this is a fundraiser. But some of the gowns, the expense of these gowns is a lot too.
Yeah.
This is a moment for Dapper Dan, and I'm so happy for him. He deserves it to enjoy every moment of this event.
I just need some dandy-inspired makeup, and I'll get bingo.
Well, hopefully I'll get bingo before you. I just need a dandy beard or a male celebrity in a corset. Oh, that is Lizzo. She's lost so much weight. I love her gown. I like the tailoring on it as well. This is rather calm for Lizzo.
Is it?
Oh, very much so.
I couldn't be those photographers doing that all night. Look over here, over your right shoulder. It's like, yo, stand in this spot right here. I'm gonna take your picture and keep it moving. That would drive me nuts. I couldn't do it. And that's why I'm sitting at home versus being at the
We
Met
got
Gala.
Rosalia, Olivier.
Aquí
How
estamos.
are you?
He has a
Good,
sewing
good,
machine.
good.
We are good.
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Wow. Get into y'all. We've been here all night, but y'all just gonna walk in eating up like
look
this.
like this?
I
Come on.
need
Olivier's creation.
muse.
Yeah.
I'm his mannequin.
Okay.
That's
I
what I
love that.
am.
I
That's
love
what I am
that.
tonight.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
but he's never going to disappoint. I love
And
that.
she does look
So
like
I'd
a
ask to ask,
mannequin.
what was the inspiration behind
And
this?
she really
He's
does.
the made to measure, like what suits for you. And I think I wanted to start from the mannequin, which is the base, or every suit happen. So obviously, like Rosalia is iconic. She's a
Yes.
friend. She's someone that I love. She's a muse. She's inspiration. So
I
wanted
can't
to go
see
from
the chat now that I
beginning
have
of
the
the
bingo
creation,
board
which
up.
is the mannequin.
But besides
well,
the mannequin,
right now
let's
it's
get
it's
into your look too, because come in a little bit closer.
it's
You
quiet in
being
chat
too
right
humble
now,
right
so-
now.
The
I need
bag.
to like
Okay.
come on. This is
Come
the
on.
shirt, the pocket square,
I see
girl,
that. I
the
see that.
girl,
Uh-huh.
girl.
Detail.
The details.
The
on
bags.
it,
The
yes.
details are amazing. Like, please let
Tell
me
us
in.
a little bit about it.
It's my way of being dandism. So it's
Period.
my shirt that is made of metal, my swing machine that is
that.
made of metal as well. Is like playing with different kind of
Textures,
fabric, let's say,
mhm.
or different kind of material.
A
and
metal
texture.
tie, okay.
But y'all ate this up. I'm loving it.
Rosalia, you just joined the season 3 cast of
I,
Euphoria.
I like that. I wish I could get
Thank you.
Yes.
First time. This is my first job, eh?
This your fir- Okay, well, give us some tea.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Well, I'm learning.
Okay.
I'm figuring it out. I'm learning.
Metal
you know,
tie.
I'm trying to not forget my life.
That's
Right.
very
It be like
interesting.
that. No, it be like that. It be
For
like that.
now, you know, and
I'll
it's
have
been
to
really
look for that.
inspiring to just like be.
To see how it was
These
constructed.
amazing.
But then the sewing machine purse with the metal,
Great. I'm learning.
that takes it up a
My first
notch.
time.
And then look how
figuring it
low
out.
We gonna be here
his
with you. We
buttons
here with you. We
are.
got you.
So
it's
he
fun,
made
trying to
that
have fun with
stylized
it,
because
trying to
normally
play
you
around,
don't see
improvise, and then
buttons at the
Yeah.
bottom
We're gonna be
of
watching.
a
We're going to
jacket
be
like that.
seated.
You guys.
So he
We're
did
gonna have a good
inside
time. It's
buttons
gonna
up
look really great
top,
on this blue
and then he
carpet.
wanted the
Color.
buttons
It's
at the
gonna look so
bottom
good
to
on the
really
blue
stand
carpet.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
First time that I feel like a mannequin too. I love that.
Period.
She's my beauty.
To honor
And his
style,
square
you know what I'm
is
saying?
And I'm honoring
a
you
metal
tonight.
as well.
Look at that. We love that.
We love each other.
That's very
Okay.
interesting.
I can't even.
We can do
Well,
it.
guess what? I need
Was
y'all to
this
hug
the
all way
girl
up
with
them
the
blue
beading in
steps
her
because y'all
dress,
about
or
to
was
kill
that
it.
someone else?
Vamos.
Yeah.
Go on and get
Let's
up them
do it.
steps
Let's do it.
now.
We're ready.
Let's rock this
All
carpet.
right, girl.
I think this is someone else.
Got it.
So I don't think I've seen her.
Adios.
I'm seeing two men.
Yeah, the woman before these two men.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
And
somebody
again,
else.
I'm going to point out the lapel pins. Oh, that's Zach posing over there. Now, I like his look. I don't necessarily like the rose flowers, but I love that fabric. Oh, he's matching. His flowers are a nod to his suit. But I do like that fabric. I like those balloon sleeves, the sheer mixed with the solid. And again, you can see he has chains on the side. That gives a nod to the zoot
I am
suit.
here with the icon herself, Miss Nicole Kidman. I'm so glad you stopped to chat.
Of course.
So there are
the Vogue live stream.
Of course, you always come and talk to us. So
Absolutely.
there are so many different ways to interpret this year's theme. So how did you bring it all to life? Because I love your look.
I just wanted something very tailor-made for me. I spoke to Anna and she said, tailor-made, remember, that is the theme, tailor-made for you. And then this kind of was inspired in support of all of those gorgeous, gorgeous dandies and the women that then honored them and supported them or protected them. So I'm happy to be here as one of them.
Of course, and you've been to a few Mets, obviously. So what do you
Yes.
still look forward to when you come to the Met?
I mean, it's just such, it's lovely to just celebrate fashion and couture and tailoring.
Yes.
And particularly tonight, the tailoring, because there's all the people behind the scenes who do all that beautiful
All
work.
that beautiful work.
And as with, I mean, when you really look at this theme, Dandy is all about where you take a black suit and put a beautiful different button or something to where
elevate
it's
it.
completely individual and made for you.
Absolutely.
Which I love.
I love it too. Well,
Again,
thank-
which
so
is the
thanks for
theme of
having me, and I
capturing your
look forward to
style. We
dancing
encourage
tonight.
women
It's
to
gonna
be
be a fun night. I know I have some
authentically
good musical
themselves
gaps, so
and
thanks for
style
having me.
as
Thank you.
opposed to
Okay,
just dressing, but making sure you style yourself the way you feel most comfortable and most beautiful. That is what we promote. Helping women to feel comfortable and elevate their self-esteem and their influence as they dress, because the way you dress will also give a nod to how you're feeling. So when we dress a certain way, it makes us feel good. It elevates how we're feeling that particular day. And on the days where we know we look nice, we love to just walk our own runway. When we're not feeling into it, or maybe we're not feeling that good and we just throw on anything, clothing does really help to either elevate us, or it causes us to feel sometimes deflated. So, and I'm not saying that you have to be dressed to the hilt every single day, but I do believe that we should be able to promote how we're feeling through the clothing that we've chose from that day, whether it's a mom taking her child to school, going to the grocery store, or somebody going to a special event, a wedding, a theater event, a party. Our style should reflect who we are. And like Nicole Kidman said, that dress was a nod to how she felt she wanted to be tailored in the look for this event.
We've been blessed by the magnificent FKA twigs, just looking absolutely phenomenal.
You ladies look beautiful.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Could you please tell us about this look?
Yes.
Well, this look was designed by Grace Wells Bonner, who's an incredible British.
Grace.
Yeah, you love. Yeah. So we have been spending a lot of time together in Hackney for many years. It's so beautiful because we've just grown up together, so it feels like a real full circle moment. Yeah, to be together.
What's your favorite part of the look? Because everything's beautiful. What's your personal favorite? Which part of it?
There's so many amazing details.
I think it's the details. I feel that Grace and her team really just took their time to get everything perfect. Every crystal, every feather, the color, the way it flows.
Lots of feathers
really
tonight.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to shout out your nail artist too, FKA twigs, because the nails are
And nail art. Nails are having a moment at the Met as well as the clothing for the women. Well, even the men.
I gotta shout out
Yeah, because didn't Marc Jacobs have like silver
okay,
stuff on his nails?
Yes, he did. He did. Marc Jacobs though, he looked like, you know how when, well, you wouldn't know, but when we were kids, we would take Scotch tape and put it on our nails and then polish it. That's what Marc Jacobs' nails reminded me of.
That's funny.
It's so good. Yes. Well, you look phenomenal tonight.
Thank you so much.
Please, yes.
Wow, your nails beautiful too.
Thank you so much, Bettina. Did the buttons, the Christopher John Rogers buttons. Yeah, come on.
Oh,
May.
patent leather.
That's a shout out to May. Maybe we put the nails together. Can we get?
And who are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing a custom design by me and the legendary Ruth E. Carter.
What about you?
And I'm wearing.
Did she say Ruth Carter?
That's what I heard, yeah.
On the sleeve, and it's sort of a deconstruction of tuxedo. He's got the peplum and the polka dots. He really did his thing with this one.
Oh, you both look so beautiful.
Thank you. So do you. Enjoy yourself tonight.
Thank you.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Here's our leopard print. I didn't know that was going to show up tonight. Ooh, she just tossed her cape. Now, I like his look.
Okay, eBay.
And check out the lapel. All of the detail on the lapel.
The place for pre-loved and vintage
I have an
fashion.
ad right now.
eBay.
So
Things, people.
I'm not gonna switch it just because the last two times I did that, it
When it comes to taste, it has to taste good
messed
to me
up on me.
Well, you'll see him when he comes back
Something that
Yeah.
is
to
fashionable
speak.
and iconic is usually.
Are you
safe
back
in
yet?
purpose
Not yet.
and
I have the option to skip the ad, but like I
It's
said, I don't
even
want
in
to
the
do that just
times
because
of
the
tradition,
other two times
my
that I did
job
it,
is
it
to
wiped out the
understand those
the
rules
stream.
so that I can break them. 1800 pushes the boundaries of taste. They created the first ever diamond.
So
made
hopefully
out of tequila.
this won't take too long.
I just want to
All right,
say,
there we
can
go.
you pick up what I'm putting down? Monday, you went away. I'm not doing a melody. You know what song that is? How many? 7 days.
Sing it. Sing it.
Okay, her hat, Mary J. Blige hat is different.
Clothes and shit. Like, you know, we just, I mean,
Yeah, you know,
That's the second time.
well,
That's the second time in my
this
life
is
someone has
what,
said
we're,
the
what
S
we're
word.
doing is
Okay.
we're rocking Stella McCarthy,
Okay.
McCartney,
McCarthy, I love that.
and you know,
McCarthy. It's New
McCarthy.
York tonight, McCarthy.
we doing it,
tonight.
you know.
Yeah,
you know,
you
we're
are
doing it
doing
for
it.
the culture.
Yes.
Like,
We are doing it for the culture.
for
Very
real.
important.
And this is beautiful. I'm. You have to be invited. This is like my 4th time being invited here.
Flex.
I'm
Flex.
very
Flex.
grateful.
Flex.
No, I'm just grateful. It's not a flex. It's just some gratitude. Like,
Period.
it's a blessing to be always able to come here, because sometimes they don't invite you all the time. So when you get invited,
this year.
you did.
Okay.
You know, and when people invite me,
Whoa.
I'm grateful because people don't invite me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you earned your
Looks
you
like
know
a
the
pottery.
title because, I mean, you're a
Tailoring.
legend. Anybody
Looks like-
I
Like, you know, like one of those cups you make in
and
art
that's
school.
but when people do, I'm
With the
very
clay.
grateful. Thank you,
Just
Stella.
any old people?
No, Stella, relax.
And
It's,
when
it's
they
you.
do, and then when they do,
It's
you
you.
eat though. And when
Yeah.
they do, you eat.
But-
You
but-
show them why you should have been invited the last time they didn't invite you. Then you came with the gold trim hat,
I'm
like.
just gonna reframe this.
I take a page out of your book. Because no, Tiana, you know you the flyers. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. You body bag them every time.
Yeah. She said no, no, no.
much.
Say one thing that Mary doesn't know. She's been invited every fucking year, but she declined.
That's
Period.
bullshit.
You know
If
what?
I
That's
was
what we
invited,
running
my
with.
publicist would have said, "You're going."
We need to get to the bottom of this. We need the
But guess
investigators
what?
to
Because,
get to the
but with
bottom
this
of this.
fit though, we're never gonna have that issue again.
Not at all.
We're never gonna have a problem when
Well,
you're not invited.
Stella.
And then Stella McCarthy. McCarthy. You gotta
McCarthy.
make sure that you call her, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you
Call her.
call her and you
Quaffy.
say, hey,
You know how
get
I'm
in
Right,
feeling
like
about the
keep her
drape,
seat.
the goddess
Yeah,
drape.
at the table.
Where I go, she comes.
McCarthy.
I'm trying to
with Zippins
evaluate
on
it.
you.
You both look
With
good.
Zippins
I'm
on
gonna have
you.
to change my entire branding now.
It has a lot of structure around the shoulder area to be able to have the fabric draped like that. The
Right.
drape is beautiful.
Yeah.
Why?
It is
I mean,
different.
that
I love
Do
it.
we have a favorite look so far?
And it's fabulous.
Thank you.
Okay, so please, the
I,
blue
yeah,
carpet is calling your name.
there was somebody,
I
we
feel like the
missed
people are
her.
gonna be
Coffee.
McCarthy.
She had on a cream color like Mary J. Blige, and we didn't get to see her gown.
Coffee here. Where is she?
Hope maybe they'll bring her up, but I don't know who it was. But I did like her gown. It looked like it had
Thank
some
you so
lace
much.
on it as
All right,
well.
guys. Thank you.
All right.
What about you, Reaper? Do you have a favorite look so far? Oh, that's Phoenix from Top Gun Maverick.
Was this the girl with the beading in her dress? Yes. Now I love this look.
What is it about this look that you like, that you love?
I like the softness with the tailoring.
Okay.
So, and of course the sparkly lace, but I like the softness with the structured part of the gown.
I mean, let's be real. Nicole Scherzinger always puts on a show.
And I love the it looks like it's some type of organza type fabric for the structure for the cape.
Right.
It could be a silk too, because a silk would do that as well. And she looks basic.
She's going to be in the new Superman movie. She's playing
Oh,
Lois.
is she? She's Lois?
Yep, she's playing Lois.
She looks like she could be Lois. Some of these celebrities, I don't know. That's got to be crazy though, with people calling your name. Look over here. Look over
Yeah.
Quinta, you look good. Thank you, girl. Oh, Quinta got some money. Quinta got money. Oh, you got money.
Yes. I love how much I'm getting to see you over the last week.
I know. We
It's
just
so
did a
fun.
week of SNL, and now
Yes.
we're here.
And now we
And y'all look good too.
Thank you so
You're
much.
thriving.
Thank you.
What are you most excited about tonight?
What am
I
most
like
excited-
Quinta's look
well,
as well.
I was excited to see the outfits. Like as soon as the both of you stepped on the carpet, I was like, I love what we're doing here. Tiana's just immediately, you set the tone for the night, and that was fantastic to see. I love the Christopher John Rogers. I'm just like appreciating getting to have this moment to like show some love to Black fashion. Yeah, this is special.
Yes.
It really is.
Yeah.
What are you wearing?
I am
Oh,
wearing
come
Sergio
on,
Hudson.
Sergio.
Sergio is a.
Sergio been killing it
He
tonight.
has been killing it tonight. I think he told me he's doing something
Wow.
with 16 people.
Wow.
And this is just like an opportunity for him to really shine.
That is a lot of people.
Inspiration behind this look.
This was very.
It is
Josephine
very
Baker
Josephine Baker
Yeah, I mean,
inspired.
from top to bottom. The suit was kind of Sergio's idea, the suit jacket into the dress, but the hair and makeup was 100%.
Okay, so we got the hair and makeup.
You look amazing.
Thank you, girlies.
Pinstripe your way up them blue steps, 'cause girl, you're
With the
looking
dandy
Thank
inspired
you.
makeup.
Y'all look great, and I hope
Yes.
you are.
Bingo.
You're doing it. I mean,
You got
know
bingo?
this ain't easy to do.
Bingo.
Y'all doing it. And I love.
Aw.
Y'all look good.
But you
I
don't
love
count.
y'all.
Thank you, love you too.
Okay, have fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I will be right back.
So I like the lace gloves with this. Okay, Mary J. I love Mary J's hat. That was genius, whoever came up with that hat. That's a cute hat. Oh, so here's the designer again with somebody else. And again, look at the lapel pin. I've been doing some pins like that on some of the denim belts that we've been upcycling. And there's something about her look. I would love to see the structure underneath this gown because it's flawless. The way it's fitting her like a mannequin, it's flawless. It has to have some major structuring going on in the underneath of this garment, of this gown. And that one in the back was so good. Is this La Roche?
Yes.
Oh my.
The blonde.
The blonde.
The one,
Did you
no,
wear it
the
well?
blonde.
You look so good.
Thank you.
How did you decide what to wear tonight?
Well, I'm here with Burberry, but all my accessories were sourced on eBay. So
On
I'm
eBay?
having like this amazing Cartier piece. My brooches are Tiffany, and then
Okay,
I have to throw
Laura.
in a beautiful AP.
eBay is killing it tonight.
I was just about to
Yes,
say.
shout out to
Yeah,
eBay.
Yeah. No, I think eBay is such a place to find a treasure.
He looks like a
it could be something
reject
that you saw in the
superhero.
past that for me, it's like things I couldn't afford.
Who looks like a reject
I went to
superhero?
eBay
This dude.
so I could find it. But no, I
Who,
just
La
I am
Roche?
such a
Yeah, La
I am
Roche.
such a
He had
shopper.
a hand in a lot of the clothing that was selected for tonight and helping the models like for the photo shoots for Vogue.
What are you most excited about tonight, though?
I'm excited to see a lot of black people.
He is very well known
And
in
I know, I've seen you.
the
And, I
fashion
just feel like tonight's
arena.
gonna be like a family reunion, and it's a lot of kinship.
Just like
and,
Andre Talley,
some of
who
my
is no
friends
longer
and
with
meeting new
us.
people and,
Right.
And just I don't know, just feeling celebrated and celebrating our culture and and the significance and what we've been able to bring to not only fashion but pop culture in general. So I'm super excited.
I mean, how does it feel to be here? Because let's also be clear, you know, he killed the whole Vogue spread. Like,
Oh,
y'all, let's be like effing for real right
take a
now. Like,
moment.
Law has done a lot of work.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to
Yes.
just be here? Do you feel like you've exhaled yet?
No, no, no. I feel like I'm still living in a dream, you know, to have that opportunity to style you. And I think it was 30 other,
Wow.
you know, talents
Wow.
across all disciplines. And, you know, I was telling somebody about the story the other day when it was you. All the girls were getting their hair done. It was just like being in a barber shop, a beauty shop
Uh-oh,
on
she loses
Saturday
her
morning.
hat.
On Saturday morning. Listen, you know what I mean? And it was just like,
I
it
love how
felt
the
like a family
cameraman
reunion. And
panned
that's what
away
I'm
from her
hoping
so
for
she could
tonight as
fix her
well.
hat.
I
Oh,
mean,
you did
we're
fix
here.
it.
So they was even if it was just the two of us, the three of us, it would have been a family reunion regardless, because you already know we're gonna get in there and cut out.
When you go on those blue stairs and then you go into the Met, you're gonna see everybody's here tonight, and they look
I'm
good.
waiting. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't sweat out the blonde, because the blonde look good.
Listen.
You still gotta make it to the blue stairs, so go on and get up them blue stairs and
Do you like his
yeah, you didn't get
tuxedo?
the stairs yet.
No, it's touchable.
It's different.
Oh, excuse me.
No.
Excuse me, Miranda
I like it for
Breezy.
some
Okay,
reason.
so good.
It's
Y'all
not
look
over
great.
the
Come in,
top,
get up
in
on
my
those steps and
opinion,
kill it.
with the
Yeah.
exception of the bow in the back. I could do without the bow in the back.
Right.
Oh, okay, there's our ascot. There's our ascot. Man, I got bingo several different ways, 3 different ways with one spot. Reaper said this blonde cut is sending me. Oh, here's the ruffles. Got the extreme ruffles and lace.
Yep.
There you go.
She's in the hot seat right now, Natasha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she had just announced that she's gonna do her feature film directorial debut, and like 99% of it's gonna be done with AI.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you're talking about which one, her or the other
No,
lady?
the other lady with the ruffles.
Oh, okay.
And I'm exaggerating the percentage. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but enough of it to.
Okay. Come on, Jimmy Fallon. He looks plain, but I like his suit. It looks nice on him. It's
Yeah,
tailored.
he looks clean.
The shawl collar. Oh no, it's a notch collar. It looked like it was a shawl collar at one point. Jean-Pierre Paul. I think that's his name. Jean-Paul Pierre.
This guy with the red.
Yes.
I don't know who this is.
I've been waiting. Oh, so it was Kiki.
Farmer.
It was
As
Kiki.
soon as I saw you, I
I
just got
love her
happy. I'm like,
dress.
okay, everything's better now. The look is incredible. So tell me about it.
Vera Wang, inspired by Dorothy Dandridge, a little masculine with a
Yes.
feminine tribute, taking the gown
Because you got the
moment.
pants underneath
Yes.
it. Yes.
You know, pretty much just wanted to inhabit the tailoring, but also the history of Black culture, fashion as a tool to enter spaces that often we're not allowed. So that's why I wanted to take the inspiration of Dorothy Dandridge, all the doors that she'd opened for us with fashion and beauty.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It looks incredible. You look absolutely incredible. So after being to a couple Mets, what do you still look forward to on a night like tonight?
Everybody's interpretation of the theme. It's always different. Everybody's going here, there, and everywhere in between. So I love seeing how people
Yes.
bring their artistry to it.
Right. So what's next for you? Because I feel like you're always working. I'm like, I could never complain about working too much. I just see you and I'm like, I just can't say anything about working too much.
Girl, you know Kiki gonna keep a job.
Kiki
Girl.
keep a job Palmer. Kiki keep a job Palmer for real. So what you got coming
So
up?
I'm working on the Burbs right now with Brian Grazer over at Universal. So excited about that. But then also I have my album coming out June 20th. I'm so excited.
I'm excited about
Yes,
that.
and by the way, I didn't get a chance to say because you were giving me life, but you look stunning.
Thank you.
You always do, inside and out.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you so much. So excited for the album. Can't wait for that.
Thanks, boo.
Go inside, have some fun. I'm gonna meet you somewhere in there. So we
Chef
we
Kwame
can
about to have me eating good tonight. That's my boy.
Shout out to Chef Kwame.
Am I this way?
I'm
Chris.
ready for. Chris gonna make a joke. Is that
Questlove. I don't know who the woman is. His beard is always
That's
clean.
isn't he the one that wears the pick sometimes?
Yeah, he's the drummer. Yeah, from the Roots.
Oh wow. Now this is wild.
Wow.
This is wild. That is my least favorite of everything I've seen. I
So is
love the
this a
shoes.
so is this a fashion flop for you?
This is a fashion flop for me. Yes, this is definitely a fashion flop.
Okay, Rose, so all of Blackpink is at the Met Gala
Oh my
tonight.
gosh.
What does that feel like?
Oh, it's the best feeling.
I guess I
When all
already
seven
had that
came, I was
one
by
checked
myself, so I'm
off.
really, really excited to see the
So
girls.
something else was a
I was just with
fashion
them in the
flop for
studio in
me.
Korea,
Yeah.
so it's nice to just have family here. I'm really excited.
That's so much fun to have people you can hang out with
Yeah.
and chill with inside.
I think it's really important.
It is
Yeah.
important. It is important. Talk to me about your look tonight.
So I'm wearing Anthony Vaccarello.
I love Anthony.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a cute
amazing.
look.
And of course, we're wearing a tailor-made tuxedo, one of the most iconic pieces in the Saint Laurent wardrobe. And so I was really excited because he specifically made this tuxedo fit for this look, and he assigned me with red heels. I want
I
the
love
whole
that.
world to see that.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to ask
I
you
would have
guys
loved
to
to
give
have
us a
seen
little
her
bit of
hair
info about
pulled
the
back so
upcoming
that you
tour.
could
Like,
see
can
the
you tell us,
details
like,
in the front of her outfit.
Oh my gosh.
100% agree.
Well, we've got new music
Like
coming
her
out,
hair is
and so I feel like
a
that's going
whole
to be a
different
whole different
look.
approach to how we
It would have been
storytell
so
this
cool
next tour.
to
And
see
yeah.
her hair
Well,
pulled up
everyone is super
into
excited.
an
That's what I've been
updo,
hearing about
some type
Right.
of
all day
updo,
long. Everyone
Right.
is so excited.
maybe a high bun,
hear
It's gonna be great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for
something like,
stopping
but
by.
a
Have a
Or a
great
tailored
tight
time
ponytail
tonight.
high
or something
bun.
like that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you.
This is cute. I like the tailoring on this. That looks like the green that I need to make for Deku's outfit. That's the green.
Kendall Jenner with her boring facial expressions and posing. I'm guessing you're not a
That
fan
looks
of
like she
Kendall.
just said, let me just throw a jacket on and out the door, throw some heels on. Some of these outfits look like they said, listen, I paid to be here. I'm not spending the money on my outfit. I'd rather donate the money and not spend as much on my outfit.
Is that one of the Hadid sisters?
I don't know. I like how some of the people, they just rush, like they say, okay, move along, move along.
Well, 1st of all, when
Oh,
it
this
comes to
ad.
taste, it has to taste good to me first.
Janelle Monáe, I don't want to see your
I have
face
to love
anymore.
it. 1800 pushes the boundaries of taste. They created the first ever diamond made out of tequila.
Oh no, you
Well,
gotta hurry
first
up
of
and come
all,
back. Somebody
when it
has a
comes to taste,
piano.
it has to taste good to me first.
Strap,
I
strap.
have to love it. Something that is fashionable,
Cannot
Oh
wait.
my gosh.
iconic,
Okay,
is
so that was the
usually
most
steeped in
outrageous.
purpose and intentionality. It's like even in the times of tradition, my job
on,
is
ad.
to understand those rules so that I can break them. 1800 pushes the boundaries of taste.
This is
They
where having
created
a
the
second
first ever
screen would
diamond
be helpful.
made out of tequila.
Okay, coming to America. I'll be the second stream. He has like a fur cape, a two-toned cream and brown cape.
Yeah,
It
we
looked
can.
like he was in the Black Panther. Remember when
Yeah,
I think it was Umbuku had that fur cape on or something? That's what it reminds me of.
got you.
Was that his name? Umbuku?
Mbaku.
Umbaku. This is an adult Halloween event.
Right, essentially, yeah. And that's why I'm
It
expecting
really,
a lot more extravagant, oh my
and
gosh.
extreme looks, right.
Is that
Okay,
Andre
you see the
3000?
piano?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but this is a riot. That
Yeah.
has to be the most outrageous look.
Yeah. That's definitely
But I
Andre
get it.
3000.
He's telling a story. I get it. I get it. But I hope he gets interviewed so that we can hear his story behind his look.
A
What?
piano? Dre's like, a piano? Please.
Hey, he's telling a
Icon
story.
himself, Stevie Wonder, and his gorgeous family. Thank you so much for stopping by to talk to me. I appreciate that so much. Tonight's theme is so important. Superfine, celebrating black men's fashion, black culture, black fashion. What does this theme mean to you?
To me, it means it is a wonderful thing that it's being celebrated tonight. I appreciate that.
Yes.
But the reality is, I believe that God has celebrated what we have done since the beginning of time. Because this is why, since we were created, we've created style.
Absolutely.
Whether it be it music, whether it be it dance, whether it be it the most important thing, love. And I just say we have to commit ourselves. Yes, black men all over the world, black people all over the world, Africa, everywhere. Pull yourselves and bring us together so that we can bring the world together.
Absolutely.
With what is needed most of all in life today, love. Not confusion, not hate, love.
I love
And
that.
that's why I'm here.
I love that.
Yes.
It's so powerful.
Thank
you
you.
so much for stopping by. I hope
Thank
you guys
you.
have an incredible night, and
Yes.
you guys just look incredible and amazing. Have so much fun tonight.
La 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 la.
Okay, who is this looking like a Harlequin doll? I like the metallic fabric mixed in.
I like the color, but
I do like
unfortunately,
the color.
I think it contrasts with the red in her hair. Like it's not a good compliment, and it's a challenge because obviously, are you going to change your hair just for the outfit? You know, that's the question. But
But then you coordinate the colors in the outfit with your hair.
I
If you're
agree,
not going to change your hair. Okay,
100%.
Janelle Monet. This is Christian Sirianni. Okay, he did that. He did that. I love it. Oh, there's the Monaco.
The monocle, yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's not Christian. No, that's Tazewell. Paul Tazewell designed that. Okay, I'm sorry. Giving the wrong credit to the wrong person. Because Christian Siriano had designed the look for her before, so that's why I thought that was who had designed that. Well, I have bingo two ways. One, two. I'm going to screenshot my bingo card.
Well, ladies, this has been a perfectly
Of course, I don't
tailored
count.
evening. The looks, the energy, the vibe, it just really felt like family tonight. And I want to shout out my gorgeous co-host who absolutely killed it tonight.
Lala, from a Met Gala pro like yourself,
Yes.
that just means the world to us. This was unreal. I'm levitating. I loved seeing us in the building tonight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna say it. This is the swaggiest Met Gala in history. Period. I said it in the report.
Yep.
Absolutely is. And we're going to keep making history. Usually the cameras stop here at the top of the steps, but not tonight because we're giving you a sneak peek inside the Great Hall. And that means it's a wrap for us over here on the carpet. I'm Lala Anthony. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yes, I'm Ego Wodum. I appreciate you all watching.
And I am Tiana, tailored for you.
Come
Good night.
on, sis.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Superfine, tailoring black style. That was awesome. And I would have loved to have seen a little bit more. I would have loved to have seen a lot more tailoring, but I think we had glimpses of some pieces that were really, really nice. I would have loved to have seen Paul Tazewell interviewed with Janelle Monet with her outfit, because to me, that one was one of the top looks as well. And they didn't, well, we didn't see them interview her or him. But I think that one, out of everybody's look, that one takes center stage for me out of
Good.
what I saw tonight.
Nice. I like it. For me, I don't really have a favorite. I just think that there was a lot of really cool ideas throughout the experience, and it was really cool to see everybody's different interpretation of that one little line. Taylor, for me, how do you interpret that, and how do you make it unique to yourself? I think there were ones that did better than some of the others, but I think overall it was an interesting show. Just again, just to see again those different personalities kind of come through, and how do you interpret that?
But the funny thing for me is that when you talk about interpret interpreting a design or a theme, it is interesting to see how different artists, different designers interpret it in their way, by
Mm-hmm.
the fabrics that they've chosen, by the lines, the textures, the colors. All of that plays a role in designing. And so I appreciate the different artists. I may not like a look, but I appreciate the effort that goes into designing, the thought behind it, the workmanship that goes behind it, because it's easy to see some of these looks on the carpet and to comment on them, but behind the scenes, I know, being a fashion designer, there's a whole lot of work that went into that garment, the
Absolutely.
fittings, the different alterations that happened before it got to the final look,
Mm-hmm.
the mistakes that were made, some things maybe even having to be recut because it wasn't styled the way the designer envisioned it. And
Right.
then talking about the designer, sometimes there is um a lot that they change when it comes to making it from the sketch to the actual garment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah, and all that stuff is way over my pay grade because I don't know anything about any of that stuff. But it's really cool to
can we take can we turn them off now? Because all I hear is screaming.
you can turn, yeah, you could turn your web your thing but off.
But I still hear. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, because I was having to talk above all of the screaming.
Right.
But
Okay. Well.
to me, I know when I design, when I sketch, I may end up with a totally different design by the time it's all said and done. By
Mm-hmm.
the time I work with my client and we do a fitting, we make changes along the way, and something, because sometimes things on paper don't interpret well in fabric. And that's why some of the couture houses, they do it in the actual fabric. But
Right.
because I'm frugal, I'm not going to try to sit there and drape a design in silk, because that could be very expensive. I'm going to do it in muslin. If it's a woven fabric, I'm going to do it in muslin. If it's a knit fabric, then I'm going to do it in some type of less expensive knit,
Right.
so that I can get the look, I can get the fit, because I'll go through several iterations of a design when I'm designing. So I'm going to go back through some of the looks, and definitely Janae Monet, her look when she came out, I'm kind of sad, like I said, that she didn't have a moment, because that was one of the ones that I think should have been interviewed. And I'm sure we're going to see pictures on Getty's images
Of
of
course.
her in the outfit. But I kind of feel like she and Paul Tazewell were robbed in the end, like they ran out of time.
So, what would you have done if you were one of the designers that got to dress these peeps? Hey, what's up, Vanessa's voice for a change? Appreciate it. What's up?
Well, well, you know that a lot of it is based on the celebrity. You heard them say that they had a lot of input, like Doja Cat. She had a lot of input in what she wanted to see, and that's how it is in the real world.
Right.
When somebody gives you an idea and they say, "This is what I want," my job as the designer is to give them what they want, but to also infuse my design skills into it
Mhm.
so that we're both happy. Both of
Right.
our ideas can merge. And that's when I think you have a good design. And you heard her, Doja Cat, you heard her say she was very happy with her look.
Yeah.
That he hit every point that she wanted in her look. That's important when you're designing.
Right.
That's why it's important to match the designer with the client, because my design ethics, aesthetics is not like way extravagant and flamboyant. That I'm more tailored, more um, a classic look. And so the extravagant looks are hard for me. So if somebody wants something that's way out and extravagant, then I might not be the right designer for them. I'm not saying that I couldn't do it with research, but I get joy in like Kiki Palmer's outfit. That's more to my aesthetics. The pearls and the silk and the gathers and the fitted, all of that is what I loved about her gown.
Right.
Now I did like uh Janae Monet's outfit. That was extravagant, but it was still structured and tailored at the same time. So
Right.
I love those elements in it.
Got you. So to answer Reaper's question earlier, my favorite look was the piano one because it was just so crazy and out there, and I'm just like, I wanted to hear his story. Like, why would you wear a piano on the back of
Right.
your back for the entire night? That just makes no sense to me. And you know,
Yeah, but it was probably empty. It
well,
was probably,
yeah, I'm sure it
yeah.
wasn't like an actual piano on his back. That'd be ridiculous. But just the fact that he had that prop on the back, you know, because obviously with him being a rapper, he's very, inclined to the music side of this culture history lesson and everything like that. So I was really curious just to hear his thoughts. And then also with Andre 3000, he's very, for lack of a better word, very poetic. And so I was really going to be interesting to see his perspective on why he chose that and, what he was trying to say with that whole piece.
Now, there's a takeaway for the average fashionista. Like I said, and I kind of gave a nod to it with my pins on my lapel. Go to get you some pins. Go thrift you some pins and throw them on the lapel of your jacket. Add some chains to it to add your own flair to it, because that's something that's trending. And we saw a lot of that on the red carpet tonight. And it wasn't red. The carpet wasn't red, but I think that's just the terminology.
Right.
But so that was a look, the tailoring, the pinstripes. We saw a lot of pinstripe suits and shorts. That's another thing that's popular right now. So tailored shorts.
Yeah.
So we saw the tailored components with the feminine components, like the lace. We saw the ties, and I've been upcycling some ties myself and then adding it with a feminine touch to it. So
Right.
I liked those details. And like La Roche said, he worked so hard. It was good to see him enjoying himself, because I also watched a YouTube video or either Instagram video where he was actually showing them the look that he wanted after he selected the garment. Then he was actually showing them how to pose for the photography as well. I'm interested to see Vogue's magazine for
Yeah.
that is structured for this Gala event.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just thinking, like, I love seeing a lot of the photography and a lot of the production design that goes into those photos, because, like, it's really cool to see how they just capture the entirety of that event, from the fashion, but also the actual events itself. And so it just really the photographers, the team that does that is they're just really good at capturing all of that. And I would love to see like a behind the scenes breakdown of like what they actually do to be able to create that and tell that story. Vanessa's
But
voice for
can you
change.
imagine
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Fashion is a feeling of a moment of expression. I like that. That's a really
who
cool.
wrote that?
Vanessa's voice for change.
Oh, I like that, Vanessa. I'm stealing that.
Fashion is a feeling of a moment of expression. Absolutely.
I got to write that down. Wait, let me get that. And so, fashion is a moment
A feeling.
of expression, a
A,
feeling,
a feeling of a moment of expression.
a feeling of a moment of expression.
Yes.
And her name is Vanessa.
Vanessa's voice for change.
Vanessa's voice for change. I love that.
Yeah. And I love the
I
fact
think
that.
that sums up.
Go ahead.
I think this sums up tonight.
Mhm.
Fashion is a feeling of a moment of expression. So what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was just saying, I think, I love that because, everybody has their own individual take on the world, their own perspective, right? And I love being able to see what a person is about and who they are just in the way that they dress. And, it's difficult because obviously, one, there's things like budget and things like, just time that goes into being fashionable. But I think it's so important to really find that and really capture that because it's just another extension of you adding your voice to the tapestry of history, right? And so, I just want to encourage everybody to go out and find what that is. Like I'm on a search myself. Like I'm in this T-shirt right now because like I don't really have any specific thing that I'm looking for, but I'm just trying to find something new. With that next phase of life for me, what is that next fashion level for me as well? And so I encourage you, people that don't know what they're doing, reach out to people like my mother. Reach out to my mother especially, because she can definitely help you find those different things and really again capture that style that you're looking for.
And I work with my clients to, it's never my goal to exert my will on my client, but it's to bring out the best of that client. And I know what that's like because I was thinking how in my younger years, when I look back at some of my pictures, it's like, wow. Like one time, like high school, I made this flared skirt, and that's when we had the platform heels, and I wore it at the school. It was a salmon colored skirt. It was a gabardine. Gabardine was real popular back then. And I had on the platform some blue platform shoes. You saw Tiana had on some platform boots. And I looked at that picture. I don't know if your grandmother still has a picture of me in that outfit, but when I saw that skirt, it's like, you let me go to school wearing that skirt. That skirt was, I had made it in school. And of course, my sewing was at a high school level at that point.
Right.
But I think back to those days and how I dressed and how I dress now. I'm still very conservative and casual in my style, but I believe I have elevated in my style compared to years ago when I was rearing my children. And that's what I want women to understand too, is that you go through phases in life, but you dress based on your life in that moment. There would make no sense for a mom of a toddler to, unless she's going out to some event and she's got a babysitter, but on a daily basis, she's not going to have on high heels and some form-fitting gown or dress. She's going to have on sneakers, some jeans, and a cute top. But in saying that, you can still have your own flair and your own look in that casual look.
Absolutely.
Because it's ironic to me and it's funny to me that some days when I really don't feel like dressing up and I throw on some clothes, I'm amazed when I go out when people say, "Oh, I really like your outfit. That's really cute." And
Yeah.
inside I chuckle because it's like I literally threw this on. Literally, it's like, "Oh, let me grab those pants. Oh, let me grab that t-shirt."
Right.
And so, but when you have your own unique style, I think you can do things like that and still be able to express yourself. It's about expressing yourself.
Yeah, Natalie is a great example. Natalie is my wife, and she's in her mom era. And she before Nyla came to into our lives, she was very like putting a lot of things together, spending a lot of time and doing all that stuff. And now that we have the toddler, she's like, I don't have time for that. How do I keep myself fashionable, but get it done quickly because I got to focus on like 10 million other things. And so, I think it's super important, like you said, to figure out what era you're in and then just define what that era is going to be. And it's really cool going back to look at like pictures throughout the years. You can kind of see those different eras and see how you adapted and how you changed and how you evolved in those times. Vanessa, I was definitely in my book era when the kids were small, so there you go. And so it's so important to really just define that. And really it's Vanessa from church. Nice. um,
Oh, hey, Vanessa. Oh, you're in your boho era? Okay. Vanessa, you always look nice. You always look nice. And I love how you accessorize your looks too. So we'll have a lot to talk about this event. And thank you so much for hanging in here with us and joining us. I would love to do another event, but maybe have the event at the studio and we go live at the same time. And I have my group there in the studio as well as being live streaming. I think that would be really cool.
yeah,
Something
absolutely.
that we could do. I look
Yeah,
forward to that.
just let me know and we'll get it hooked up. But yeah, no, I think this was a good event. I appreciate Reaper for setting this up for us and giving us all the information because like I did not know anything about this, and so she was like, "Hey, can you be on this?" I was like, "Absolutely, let's go." But this was fun. It was cool to see again just the whole event. I would love to see what happens inside because like all
Oh,
we got.
yes.
They did mention that they were going to show more of the inside, like give us a kind of a sneak peek or whatever. But um,
They didn't.
yeah, yeah.
I was looking for that too. And I'm sad that Zendaya, I didn't see, unless I missed her, I didn't see Zendaya because Zendaya always, she always killed the carpet. She
Yeah, I'm
really did.
surprised. But maybe she's like, maybe her schedule didn't allow it this time. Like she's out there filming something, you know.
Right, right.
And so, but yeah, this was fun. I appreciate you inviting me to be a part of this.
Well, thank you for joining. Thank Glam Gal for joining, and really want to thank Reaper for all of her help. She makes me look good with a lot of the behind the scenes. The bingo was fun. If anybody in the chat won bingo, screenshot your card and send it to me. And thank you, Kopakashi, for joining as well.
And all
You're my
your tech
favorite,
support help.
but yes, my her support. My favorite outfit was Jeannie and Diana Ross was breathless.
I
Oh
missed
yeah.
Diana Ross. Where was I?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because remember, I kept talking about her cape.
Yeah, I didn't see her. Remember that was when we were watching two different live streams, and so I didn't get to see her.
Oh, okay. Well, you'll have to Google it
Yeah.
because it was top notch. And to see Diana Ross out there was wonderful because for a while we hadn't seen Diana Ross at
Oh, really?
all.
Okay.
So, oh no, she hadn't come out in a while. So to see her back out and mingling, I love to see it.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Cool.
Hmm.
Well, do you have any final
All
thoughts
right.
before we get out of here?
Final thoughts. I look forward to doing something like this again. But again, my idea is to do it in a group setting and to be on live, maybe even do rotating guests like in that environment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be fun. So if you, my audience, if you have some ideas that you would like to share with me, please drop them in the chat, let me know. And follow me on Instagram, Capturing Your Style, and El Vatanza. I spend a lot more time these days on capturing your style, but my goal is to put some of my design work on El Vitanza. And right now, I've been designing some belts with hair hugs by Natasha, and that's going really well. It's slow, but it's going really well. And I've also did a I'm doing a denim jacket upcycle with an anime character for my niece, and I'm going to continue that on stream. Not probably not this week, but maybe next week. I'll do another stream with that to try to get that finished.
Cool. So yeah, just
So
check out the socials. That's where you post your schedule, and we'll go from there.
yes. So again, thank you so much for joining. And next time, hopefully we'll have all the technical bugs worked out before we started. And I want to give a shout out to Carol Watson. She has a bookstore. Anybody who is in this area, the Melbourne area, downtown Melbourne, she has Onyx Bookstore. So go check her out. She has candles, soy candles that are absolutely awesome. They smell wonderful. She has books. She has a little bit of jewelry. So please go check her out. Her hours are online. And again, is Onyx Bookstore. And then Essence of Knowledge in, I believe that's considered Rockledge, maybe Rockledge or Cocoa. There's another African American bookstore that you can frequent. So go check them out. They're local for anybody who's local that joined our stream. And again, thank you for coming. And thank you, Shadowhawk, for being a co host and helping me with all of the technical stuff. Again, you guys make me look good because I wouldn't, I can learn it, but I'm not as good at it at this point, but I'm trying.
Yeah, you'll get there. You just gotta keep creating the content, keep showing up, and make that affiliate. By the way, we're getting you up close to affiliate. We got 4 more streams after today, and then
Four
you'll
more
be.
streams.
Yep,
And then
that's
I'll
it.
make affiliate.
Yep, 4 more streams.
Yay.
So we just gotta
So
make it happen.
I'm going to knock those out before the end of this month, but the end of May. I've got to make it happen.
All right, but thank you, gang.
Good
We will
night.
see you next time. All right.
All right. Good night.